fellow viewers, and welcome back to yet another live stream. And because it is Friday, we will try to fish for a shiny Feebas. As you all know, I love alliterative appeal. That's why I chose to name this specific edition, well, Feebas Friday Fishing. And it's taking us a long time. Keep missing that shiny Feebas frame. We did that hunt before on another cartridge, and I'm gonna do it again on this one. That is because I can get a square shiny Feebas this time. All the shiny Feebases that I've been getting or that I could catch were exclusively star shiny, and I do want some square shiny Feebas as well. And that's what I'm trying to get, or trying to catch these last couple of Fridays. And yeah, you can see I started streaming much earlier than I usually do, and that is because, well, I have to get up somewhere early tomorrow and go somewhere. And I still didn't want to cancel tonight's stream. I did cancel a lot of streams lately because I was busy with the move and other stuff, and I felt like, no, I really want that fish to be finally shiny. It's been taking much longer than I anticipated. Usually I don't stream at 19 or 7 p.m. my time. But I didn't think that it would be that much of a problem, and I definitely want to try at least for, let's say, 3 hours, and then I can go to bed earlier. Alright, now we're gonna wait. I've been asked to do a tutorial on how to RNG Feebas to be shiny. Well, I haven't been doing any tutorials. Usually when you watch my streams, you should be able to see or just follow my steps. I have done a tutorial, so to speak, a live stream demonstration. I think that's a better term. But yeah, I have done a live stream demonstration of how to get a trainer ID and secret ID combination that you would like to have. And I demonstrated that that is doable. That was live as well. That's where I got the shiny Torchic. And I named it Gustavo. For those of you who know, they know. But yeah, my tip for that would be do that. If you have a Ruby or Sapphire cartridge, definitely would go through that option or that method. It allows you to literally, with another Pokemon RNG program, RNG Reporter it's called, and with that one you can actually look for any, basically what you want. Do you want modest shinies? Do you want timid shinies? Do you want adamant shinies? Do you not care about the nature that you're gonna end up with? Do you rather care about IVs or a specific hidden power type? You can all search for these, and then through RNG Reporter you can actually find a train ID secret ID combo that will yield you that. Or maybe you only want a not so long wait time, which on this one, the short one, the star one, is actually, let me go for star and square, 1271. That's like 16 seconds approximately. That shiny Feebas I managed to catch, but I do keep saying that you should definitely be careful when you go for very low frame, as in a very short waiting time, because that might actually do more harm than it does good. In the way that you need to keep in mind that certain encounters in the game have a certain startup time, and if that is longer than your waiting time to get the desired frame, then you're basically locking yourself out of that, getting that specific shiny. So, well, I wasn't actually looking for a 16-second shiny. That was just a consequence of the Train ID Secret ID combination. What I was actually going for was this specifically, a timid nature with pretty good IVs. I mean, I made a list beforehand, and I went through many possible IVs and other stuff. And this one gave me square shinies with good IVs, so that's why I chose that one. On my Sapphire I chose a... it was like that. I chose a shiny frame that will yield me square shinies, because I didn't have them before. I couldn't attain them before. My Emerald and French Ruby pretty much only gives me square star shinies. Square shinies are rarer than star shinies. Of course, you don't see the difference in these games. You can only pretty much see the difference in Sword and Shield. That's the only game. That's the game that introduced square shinies, but it's also the only game where you can see them, which really, that's very unfortunate. I just don't get it. Why would you add a new feature or just add something, a new animation, a new type of shiny, just to ditch it again in the next generation or the next games? I will never understand that thought process. That's not the first time Game Freak has done that. Introduce something new to the game and then just ditch it the next generation, or even the next game. I mean, I really loved that in Black and White you could have reusable TMs, and then they don't have that anymore. The newest games, TMs get destroyed again after you use them. Why? Hey there, Classic, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Honey, I'm home! Did you also watch that dinosaur show? Where is everyone? Well, I mean, I started streaming much earlier than usual. The reason is that I have to go somewhere tomorrow morning. But at the same time, I did not want to cancel yet another stream. I've done that multiple times now these past 2 weeks, and I thought that maybe streaming a bit earlier, maybe that would work as well, but as you can see, well, it's much emptier than I'm used to. Watch dinosaur shows, but I don't know what one you're referencing specifically. Oh, I thought the Honey, I'm Home. It's like a puppet dinosaur show. And that was a catchphrase of the dad of the family, who would always say, "Honey, I'm home," in that intonation. I literally thought it was a reference to that. But I don't know the English dinosaurs. Okay, it's just called Dinosaurs. Okay. Well, it's an old show, but I remember watching it as a kid. A lot of it flew above my head, and at one point I wasn't allowed to watch it anymore because the puppetry scared my brother, and my brother could not. It didn't scare me. I was a weird kid. I wasn't really scared of things like these. Even spiders or dark cellars, that wasn't scary. But like a concept, like if the SCP Foundation writing existed when I was a small child and I would have read that, that would have driven me crazy. I mean, I was really scared of of very strange concept horror that the SCP Foundation series often uses. Learned it from some random show. Well, yeah, it's a common saying, honey, I'm home. But yeah, we weren't allowed to watch it anymore because my brother got scared, but he was also, like, when he saw that I was watching it, he tried to watch it as well to prove a point, but then he'd always get scared, and then he was really not happy that I was allowed to watch it, but he wasn't, and then they just, yeah, that was a thing. Wasn't happy about that. That's the reason why I only saw A Nightmare Before Christmas as an adult. I wanted to watch it as a kid. My parents knew this was gonna give my brother nightmares, and then nope. And then I kind of forgot about it. And then at one point I watched it at a friend's house. As an adult. There's a lot of women who are obsessed with that movie and another Tim Burton movie that is it Corpse Bride? Where some guy marries a corpse? Like a reanimated corpse, I think. A zombie, essentially. I rarely watch movies, yeah, me too, I mean, my taste in media is already very limited, as in... How do I say that? It's not that I hate a lot of things. It's just that my standards are kind of high. And, it's just so much trash out there. I don't want to waste my time with watching trash. And usually I prefer animation, so 2D animation, especially over real life action, which is a problem, apparently, or it was, in the West, because they keep thinking that, oh, it's animated, that must mean it's for kids, so it's childish. Alright, that's the text I want to see. Now I just need to hit the Feebas frame. Come on, game. Wanna watch Blade Runner, but I have no idea where I can find the P.E. borrow. Okay. I mean, did you censor that, or did YouTube censor this? Because once when I was starting a new stream and I ran through the options, I saw that they put a filter on my chat, and honestly that wasn't even me, they just did that automatically, and that would explain why, for example, some of Keenax's messages just didn't come through. Hey there, Ahmed, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Yeah, I'm starting really early tonight, but well, I gotta go somewhere tomorrow morning. Not nice having to wake up in a Saturday morning, but that's just what it is. Sometimes you gotta adult. Hope you're doing good. It's the weekend. Oh wait, what am I doing? It's the rod cast, so if you see your little trainer sprite cast the rod into the water, then that advances a couple of frames, or it can. So if you don't get any bite, just reset again. Like this, if you get there's nothing, there's not even a single nibble, you just reset again. Been crazy day. First of all, finally mastered the baited hard enough to beat Malekith, and then started doing blade duels, and I won 12 duel, and one of my wins were badass. How was the win badass? Master debate. What a word. Any plans for the weekend? I'll have to say I will only be able to stream on Sunday, not on Saturday. Like tomorrow, the whole day is filled up with doing stuff. Oh, it's -2 degrees outside. Ugh. No wonder it's so cold. I swear when I was outside earlier, it wasn't that cold. Come on, I really want to hit that frame for some reason. How many weeks has it been of Friday Feebas fishing and no shiny Feebas? Going to work tomorrow, don't know how I feel about it. Do you at least get paid a little bit more because you're working on a Saturday? I mean, I also know people who work on Sundays even because, you know, medical stuff. Beat one of the best duelists with one of Sekiro iconic moves, Mikiri counter. It's a move where I stop a attack by putting my foot on my enemy blade when they try to attack me. Ah, okay, I'm kind of picturing it. But if I do search for that Mikiri counter, I'm probably gonna see footage of it. Hey there, Saltmon, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? You're still sick? Oh, that's not good. And you cannot just in any way say, hey, I can't work, I'm still sick? Or is that not an option? I mean, you've been working for so long now. Pelipper is officially my flying type in Gen 4. For your team? Well then hopefully there's no, you know, Thunderbolt going on or something like that. Pelipper is one of the best HM slaves you can have. You can learn serve and fly and other water HM moves. I've worked some Sundays, but that was quite a while ago. People I know who work on Sundays or late shifts, they usually get a little bit more in their pay. Staraptor and Crobat my ass, Pelipper the goat. Better not watch how they modeled Crobat in the Stadium games or the Colosseum XD. Pokemon Battle Revolution, they really made him super ugly. Which was fighting while imagining that I'm Sekiro. I was imagining that I'm a shinobi. It was really cool. Well, yeah, that's what video games do. You can jump into a role that you'd never have otherwise. And it's also wish fulfillment because why not? I've had all week off, so it's not an option anymore. Okay. Well, I don't know that much about UK work rights. But then again, you did work while you were, like, you went out of high school to work, and that would be illegal, really. And I'm pretty certain that's illegal in the UK as well. I mean, I'm not saying that to push you down, it's not your fault. But some adults have really failed you. Really want to go outside. Probably gonna go later. Just waiting for food. Oh, did you order anything? I had to go outside to do some errands today, and my husband and I, we stopped for sushi, and that was really good. Sushi is one of those, let's say one of those foods I can eat over and over again, and I just never get tired of it. Have you ever had that happen? You eat something over and over again, and then all of a sudden it disgusts you? You just had enough of it? Had Crobat in SP. He wasn't that good. Staraptor is bland. Gyarados barely even a flying type. Yeah, I'm on the camp of make Gyarados a water dragon type. Come on. What is flying type? It doesn't even really learn any flying type moves except for bounce. And if I remember, oh my bad. If I remember correctly, in Generation 4, that needed to be taught by a move tutor. And before that, it was basically only, oh, do you have a Gyarados with hidden power flying? Which, why give it a type if it doesn't have any stab moves? It just doesn't make any sense. I do understand why they couldn't make Gyarados a water dragon type back then in Generation 1. But still, it's not like they changed types before. Or retcon stuff about that. Starting with Generation 2, I definitely think that Gyarados should have been changed to a water dragon type. Now Pelipper, great defense and special attack, also gets Bolt Beam from AliExpress. Shockwave instead of Thunderbolt. Yeah, yeah, true, it doesn't learn Thunderbolt, but it can learn Shockwave for some reason. Well, I mean, yeah, Pelipper's great for that. You just hope that you don't get a Shockwave or a Bolt Beam or a Thunderbolt off. Well, Ice Beam, maybe that works, but Thunderbolt with that 4 times electrical weakness, was somehow really good at duels. I guess I'm imagining that I'm Sekido. Yeah, go ahead, do that. Really help next time. It's wish fulfillment. I mean, Animal Crossing is also wish fulfillment because I gotta pay off a house that I'm not able to do that in real life. I'm gonna try to imagine I'm Genichiro, who is also one of my favorite villains in Sekiro. If I asked what that character is about, would that spoil too much? Not that I really care that much about spoilers, but maybe I want to play the game once in my life, who knows. I don't think I'm gonna be good at it though. But yeah, you don't need to be good at a game in order to enjoy it. Also hate it when people, when they gatekeep. Oh, you're only playing games that aren't hard, you're not a real gamer. No, I am. Or, well, I as in that figurative I. You got a free night? Enjoy it. I'm gonna call up the hombre and get his ass out of bed. Okay, do whatever needs to be done. Was somehow really good at duels. Oh yeah, oh god. Doing that again, why does that keep happening? Reading the same messages again. Epic Cheeto man. I guess it's a bit too early for my American viewers, which there are quite a lot. It's probably like morning where they are, or even earlier. Am I a fake gamer for liking only Nintendo stuff? I'd like to play more though. No, you're not. You're a gamer. And man, that would be like, oh, you only read hardcover books. You're not a real reader. No, that's ridiculous. Oh, and don't let yourself get gaslighted or just, yeah, don't listen to that BS. Cheeto Man. Well, Epic Cheeto Man is Ahmed's new name. No, but Jenny Cheeto is a badass villain. He literally tries to fight dirty, and they try to win at all costs. But the best part is he only does this not for himself, but for his country, Ashina, and he's very loyal. Okay, so he is essentially doing it for his nation. Effing Pikachu. Did Pikachu wreck your Pelipper? Oh boy. We were just talking about I hope your Pelipper doesn't get hit by an electric type move. Because usually that's a one hit, but oh, guess I jinxed you in that regard. So many text boxes, there we go. And if I remember correctly, you are not a fan of Pikachu, the Pokemon in general. For those who don't know, I changed my name because I wanted to steal another person's identity. Doing that again? Are you like a Ditto or something? Is that what you do? Isn't that a felony? Yeah, but on YouTube it isn't. They did trolls like these a couple of times. On my channel as well. There were suddenly a couple of Kaiser Karmazins. Multiple. I started liking Pikachu now. Oh, okay. Raichu, however, is an overrated Pokemon by fans pretending to be underrated. Out of the whole evolutionary line of Pikachu, I prefer Pichu. Well, at least that's my favorite. Not because it's better, because it isn't. It's one of the weakest Pokemon, but it's just so freaking cute. And I love the design, it's a wonderful design. And I like Raichu, but I don't really use it that much because it gets outclassed by so many other electric types. I'm just saying, I need to find a woman that loves me like how Jenny Cheeto loves Ashina. Goldeen is freaking scary because of the horn drill. Yeah, horn drill. Oh god, don't remind me of that stupid, like, hundreds of battles of winning streaks that got ruined by a random one-hit KO move. Just, of course it hits because the AI is a cheating bastard. Hey there, Philip, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Prefer the evolution we never got, Gorachu? Or Gorochu? Yes, that is a very interesting one. Back when Generation 1 was still in development, they wanted to have a... They wanted to have a evolution to Raichu called Gorochu. There's even multiple fan arts trying to recreate how it would have looked like if there was original official art for it. Also, kind of a shame that they never made Gorochu and some other Betamon that I really would love to see. Like that gold and silver beta cat with the bell. Kinda sad that we never got that one. Thankfully Luxio KOs. Luxray or Shing's the first legit shiny that I found in the wild. Of course, the first one I got was the shiny Gyarados from the Lake of Rage, but that doesn't count. It's programmed to be always shiny. Everyone has that shiny, literally. Think Raichu being this fast is stupid. Pelipper loses speed after evolving. Why doesn't Raichu do the same? It's a fat ass rat. Yeah. I definitely think that a lot of speed stats should be changed. Like, why is this the base speed of the Latias is 110, and then there's some random bird being, some fat cat being faster? That doesn't make any sense. They're jet dragons, you know, jets. So I would definitely, if I would change or just basically make the games more fair, I think I'd take a lot of attack points from the Latias and just put them into speed so that they have a base 130 speed or something. Raichu should have 55 speed, not over 100, but 55 would definitely cripple it. Because the defenses are already really bad, and then it just gets one-shotted. Oh, you Luxio evolved? Nice. You have a Luxury now? Right, 5 seconds. Come on, fish. Nope, that is not the good transition. The level... Oh wait, actually no, I'm with a higher level, so never mind. Did you guys hear about Trump trying to go full infinite fusion? Trying to make US and Canada one country? Yes, I heard of that. He wants to annex Canada, which is crazy. But, I mean, what else do you expect if you vote for a fascist lunatic? You're gonna get crazy stuff like that. That is just a natural consequence. He also wants to get a hold of Greenland. Wonder why doesn't he take Iraq as part of the US so he can become American? Oh, I'm not sure if you really want to be American. If you wanna go to a first world country, the US, I don't know if you want to go there. They still have a lot of problems that are solved everywhere else. Like, they don't have healthcare like we do. Many more traffic deaths. The infrastructure is not as good, or at least in Europe, yeah, we have super old buildings, but man, these buildings, they stand and they stay. But he lost speed points on HP. Luxio or Raichu? I don't have the exact stats in my head. Raichu looks kinda chubby, like a Snorlax or a Blissey. Maybe not that chubby, but I get what you're saying. You know, the original Pikachu design, Pikachu used to be more chunky. Kinda sad that they slimmed him down over the years. I like chunky Pikachu. Okay, those were 5 bings, not 6. There we go. Who is the idiot who picked hard mode for my character? Making me Iraqi atheist, what the F? This is it, I'm just saving my life a speedrun. No, don't do that. I mean, I hope you're joking. No, you're not gonna win with this speedrun because there's people who never got really born, to be absolutely blunt, and I think that would be a quicker speedrun. But yeah, you picked the wrong server. You picked a harder one. I mean, hey, you could also be somewhere where it's even more difficult to live. The California fires look like such a vibe. That's a funny thing to say about fires, but yeah, it's, I mean, you know, they're not scared of climate change until it's in front of their door, until it's their house burning down. But I doubt that even this fire will help with anything. Or make people wake up, so to speak. I know that sounds like a conspiracy theory, the waking up, but I think you know what I mean. Get me a gas mask and some filters and a fireproof jacket. You wanna go there? Really? Where everything's burning? Trump is a fascist, correct? A Nazi? Yeah. Yeah. And honestly a man-child, yes. And also PDF, yep. And yeah, he's all of them. And he just got elected to be the president. That is just... Don't talk about living in a just world. In a just world, something like this would be a joke in a cartoon. And not real life. Or it would be an Onion article. Not real life. There's one Home Alone, films in Zooland, and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah, that's where it's burning now. Could easily see myself going into the smoke and taking pictures. Ooh, are you sure? Smoke is very dangerous, even with a gas mask. I mean, it's really not that fun being near burning buildings. If you saw the pictures, the skies are completely red and it's just, it looks like the end times. It's a BO2 Zombies transit map. Why wouldn't I want to go into the fires? Okay, you do you, Classic, but I'm not fireproof and I don't know any other humans that are. Hey there, Fat Boys Gaming Nonsense. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? America is a lost cause, Yana, I know. It's, oh boy. Hey there, Keenux, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Hello there, kept you waiting, huh? Yep, well, I mean, I guess. But, glad to see you back, I hope you're doing good. I wouldn't die, I'm too cool for that. Are you, like, made out of ice? Yeah, it looks, I mean, with all the firefighters, bless them for trying their best. Oh, you're made from coolness, alright. Been busy with work. Oh, so you got the job, that's really neat. I got a rejection from one job I was really looking forward to, but oh well, that's just life. I decided to start streaming earlier because I gotta get up early tomorrow and I didn't feel like cancelling yet another stream. By the way, I started wood carving. I'm planning to start making prosthetic arms for nice prices. Already made some good blueprints for my first prosthetic arm. Can you use... Well, that sounds really interesting. Can you use wood for prosthetic arms? Would that be doable? Damn, didn't hear what you said. I got an ad as you were addressing me. No, that's... No, sorry. Well, I don't know when the ads will appear. I can block them a couple of times, but I always need to click a certain button. Getting an apartment near the seafront in Italy is a dream, definitely. Ti stai allenando per una gara Formula 1. Formula 1. Man, I also want to go back to Italy, definitely want to go. But I didn't really say anything, I just said I hope you're doing good. nothing was lost, so to speak. I'm happy that you got work, that is great. Getting an apartment near the seafront. Now you made me dream. Also, it's just me, or is the music slightly louder than Omni's voice? Oh, if it is too loud, actually, I think this is better, no? I hope so. It's not a robotic arm, it's more of a simple arm that you can shake hands with, or move it with the other arm. Click buttons, it's not much of a bionic arm. Okay, I just would like to see how that would work. No, Yana, sto parlando con Kinox. Ah, okay. Alexis Sanchez, is that the one you're rooting for? I don't know that much about Formula 1. I know it exists, and I know there was a guy called something Schumacher who had an accident at a ski resort at one point, and then he was in a coma. And he drove for Ferrari, and then there's some others. That's all I know. And some people watched the Formula 1 just for the accidents. Which, okay, interesting. Michael Schumacher, that's his name, yeah. Forgot the first name. But probably the English pronounce his name like something like Michael Shoemaker or something like that, but that's not correct. Oh, the footballer. Okay, my bad. Cheetahman, do you still believe in P. Diddyism? Did the baby oil bottles run out? Oh, there's so many baby oil bottles, I don't think we're gonna run out anytime soon. How many were they? Weren't they like almost 1,000? Come on, fish, be purple. Should definitely be purple tonight. Michael Shoemaker, yeah. Yeah, that's how they pronounce it. Or Schumacher, or I've heard the weirdest pronunciation. But watch me trying to pronounce Indian or Chinese names, and I probably butcher them as well. Oh, you're still under the influence of the P. Diddyism, I see. Typhlosion really took the wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy lyrics, literally one day in history, yes. Completely. Didn't Kesha change the lyrics in the aftermath of that whole fiasco going on? Could be wrong, could be fake news, but I do remember reading something about her changing the lyrics. Insert Chris Chan voice, that damn Michael Slime. Oh my god, Chris Chan. Where is she now? Is she not in jail? Or did they let that crazy person out? Got my glasses on, I'm about to hit this city. Oh, they did change the lyrics. If that is the yip you're referring to. Isn't that Kelly something person who sang I Believe I Can Fly? That's also, like, allegations came from that one as well. It's really sad that that just keeps happening. And nothing really is done. Just let that continue, it's just very sad. Okay, of course when I hit When I don't hit all the buttons necessary for the soft reset, this won't work. There we go. Hard gold, soul silver, lavender town theme. Yeah, that one isn't really scary. It's more of a somber, sad thing. R. Kelly, yeah, that's the one. But Machine Gun Kelly, that's someone else, right? I wonder who that one. Like I said before, they're like popular music artists. I don't really care about that. False alarm. We all thought Christian was having a kid. Oh, thank God that wasn't. Oh my God, was that really a rumor that he was or she? I don't know. Was potentially mothering, fathering, whatever, a kid. To be fair, I really hated to dead name or to misgender trans people in general. But I said that before with Christian. I'm not, like, that's one person where I would doubt that. Does he really have the awareness, interpersonal intelligence, and emotional maturity to fully understand the concept of I'm not the gender that I am, or they, I'm just gonna say they then, because that can also be a gender neutral one, that they just do that in order to get more women. Because with Christian, I don't know, that's one person where I would kind of doubt it. I don't think that person can actively make claims like that. I don't really think he or she knows what is going on. Saw a video of two people who are playing Elden Ring, and every time they die, they need to smoke weed. They end up smoking 6 packs of cigarettes, and they smoke. Oh my God, they're gonna be higher than Jupiter. Christian don't remember anything about other than the incest thing. Oh, that was. I mean, that was a new low, even for a person like that. I thought that was just a troll from Kiwi Farms or something like that, which, I'm gonna say it, Kiwi Farms, you suck. That's just a online bullying forum and shouldn't be legal in the first place. But still, I thought it was, I don't know, it was a troll campaign. But no, that actually happened, and that is just crazy. Makes me sad, to be honest. I grew up playing Gen 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Reminds me of when I lived in Chile with my grandma. Yeah, it reminds you of better times, I suppose. I mean, the memories, no one's gonna take those away from you, so cherish them. And that's the wonderful thing about some of these games. It keeps these memories alive, and then these positive feelings come back. Definitely hold on to them, cherish them, because no one can take those away from you. I heard of Christian, but I need to know one thing to know. Is he worse than me? Oh, you don't want to go down that rabbit hole, trust me. I think it's the internet's most researched lolcow that exists. As in lolcow, that's a term for those of you who don't know. That's like an internet clown, essentially. A person who just keeps doing blunders and posting them on the internet and people laugh at them en masse, essentially. And he or she is a terrible person. And they hide behind their autism, which makes me really angry, because I am autistic and I don't want to be put nowhere near the same camp as Christian. Like, if you're autistic, that doesn't give you a free ticket to be mean, to be creepy. And it's also just his parents failed him or her. Again, not sure. I should really say them, to be clear. Not transphobic, absolutely not. Christian is just the one person where I have my doubts, because I don't believe that person has the self-reflection and, in general, emotional maturity in order to be able to grasp the concept of a gender identity. And with 4chan kind of putting them in the direction, oh, you're a woman, I don't know, people like Christian, I mean, you can see he's super gullible, and those people are unfortunately very easy to manipulate. Which, I mean, it's not everything is his fault or her fault, but it's not a human you should look up to. I just hope that they stay in prison, because I don't think they have the maturity to hold back their anger if they do lash out. And what Christian did with the mom is just completely unacceptable, and I don't want to talk about that. Ugh. Giving me the jiggies, horrible. It's crazy. Everything from that person is on the internet almost, like the whole life. By the way, I stay far from most cartoon communities. They're all formed by either man-children or PDF files, which is a shame, because I just want there to be cartoon communities that talk about the cartoons and not have man-children in them, or, you know, PDF files to try to lure children. I wonder if Biggie went to the Diddy parties. That I don't know. But then again, I don't really care what celebrities do. Although, if they commit horrible things like that, I definitely I just pretend they don't exist anymore. They're not worth my time then. I know better, I'm a strange. Oh no, Ahmed. I would suggest not looking it up, honestly. Saying that as a person who is very curious herself, morbidly curious about stuff. But trust me, there's things you wish you could unsee and unknow, really delete off of your brain. And that's one thing. Just don't. You lick people sometimes, okay, that's not normal, but it's not like what Christian did. Definitely not. I love joining Discord servers and annoying random people. Had a dream of me licking Daddy Miyazaki's foot. Okay. So you like feet as well? We need a horny jail here, definitely. The Shadow Realm. You do whatever you want to do, but I don't want to know that, right? I would say I'm pretty tolerant, but the feet thing I never understood, but oh well, just let people live. Just interesting when I pass. Especially I can find out who likes feet in the summer. You know why? Because in the summer I usually wear open shoes. And when the men or sometimes women stare at my feet with, you know, excitement, and I know, okay, I'm not trying to do that on purpose. I wear these shoes because that's wonderful in the summer when it's like 36 degrees Celsius and the wind immediately touches your feet. That's just nice, really nice. I don't understand guys wearing socks and closed shoes in these temperatures. Like, don't your feet stink like hell. EU feed. They normally don't do anything wrong. I get bullied though. Aww. You don't like feet, but you like licking feet? Okay. Don't lick them without consent though, you know, that's not really that great. I never find feet hot. I don't get it either, but different folks, different strokes, so however it goes. Whatever floats your boat and all that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything to understand in that case. It's just how the brain is wired, and then I assume. I don't want to go reading studies about how come some people are into feet. Boobs, feet. And Kinox says butt is better than feet. Correct, Salt. Correct, Kinox. Classic is like, yep, both are correct. Well, boobs, I don't care for that. I have them myself and I'm not into women. What can I counter Meditite? I guess Pelipper. No, what can counter Meditite? A lot, actually. Especially bulky psychic types that maybe also know ghost moves. Making out under the moonlight better than anything else. Ah, spoken like a true werewolf. Of course, I'm not pointing fingers. I'm a very strange human. You're a human? Are you sure you're not a vampire? I wouldn't say that's a human. Or used to be a human, I guess. But there was an ungodly demonic transformation. Or depending on the canon, I guess a glitterly sparkle vampire. I can wear pajamas, people's marriage, and I wouldn't be ashamed. Did you actually do that? Wear pajamas to someone's marriage? Someone's wedding? My ex really loved my hands, or obsessed, or like Kira from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Boobs are amazing, says Classic. Meditite is kinda scary, you know? Yeah, it can be, definitely. With that huge power. Like a wall breaker, yes. My hot take, I find armpits hot in both men and women. Okay, Eontimer, are you okay? You're stuck at 15. Okay, let's try again. Come on, fish, where are you? Call me crazy, armpits over... No, that's okay. If you like armpits that much, yeah. It's a bit of a quirk, but I mean, with that many billions of human beings existing on this planet, there's bound to be people who find armpits hot. Definitely. And then two guys, right, a boob's still better. Woman eater. Everyone tells me they like my hands. I do really also like my husband's hands. I think he got really... I don't know, it's just a shape. It's not that I'm into hands in particular, it's just... He has that man hand. It's just more squarey, very broad. It's just... looks like a nice man's hand, I don't know. Milk-filled stress balls. Oh, if they're filled with milk, you better not squeeze that too much. They're gonna... that hurts. I mean, I haven't produced milk yet, but... I mean, I talk to women and yeah, it's not fun. And most of them don't contain milk. Classic is so based, honestly. Armpits are right, I guess. I mean, that's a part where people stink usually, so... But hey, there's people liking that. I'm very vanilla, yeah, same Kinox. I'm just noticing that I'm super vanilla when I compare myself with a lot of people, or pretty asexual, I don't know. But that's okay, there's so many possible variants. And as long as they're not doing something that is hurtful or actively malicious, then why should I care? Cheeto Man is an insane aura for going to a marriage with a pajama. I mean, I'm imagining that would be... oh jeez. Small armpits too? I mean... what's a large one? What's a small one? I never thought about these sizes of armpits. It's just dudes' armpits tend to be larger because men are larger in general. As in more height, usually also more massive. Not saying more fatter in that case. Oh come on, be purple. I want purple fish. I'll be careful, however, I'm a virgin, so I don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, I mean, do whatever feels right. And if that situation should arise where you feel like, oh, I want to do it, but it feels like, I don't know, maybe I'm rushing into things, then listen to your gut feeling. And of course, run for the hills if a 20-something or like older wants to get into a relationship with you. You know, that is a big red flag. Also, when they say age is just a number, is it? I'm a decent person first and a horny bastard second. However, boobs are peak. Everyone's a boob person here. Except me. I literally wait till people fall asleep, then I would come close and I would start smelling their armpit. Wait, really, Ahmed? Did you do that? Okay, that is kind of creepy. It's not really malicious or really bad, but I would jump if I woke up and then suddenly someone was smelling my armpits. Probably gonna smell my deodorant. I at least got genetically blessed by not sweating that much. And my sweat not stinking. My husband always says I'm glistening. Like a mist being covering my body. It's not really sweating. I mean, I can sweat, of course, when I'm in a sauna. You see me sweating. But it's also probably because I'm a woman. And women just tend to not sweat that much. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of creepy. It's one of your jokes I can never tell. Poe's law and autism don't mix. Ahmed, you should rename yourself to Pajama Armpit 1984. Why 1984? People born in 1984 will turn 41 this year. I know because I'm 10 years younger than them. Yes, I do that and I'm okay with that. I'm a creepy person and you stalk people? Okay, that is... you know, stalking is a crime, right? Or do you mean you don't just follow people and then look every move that they're doing? You're stalking in a way as in looking at people that you're close with, I hope, and not doing actual stalking. Should I stop being a coward and challenge Maylene? Yeah, go for it, Salmon. Okay, again, no nibble. Oh, it's raining like crazy outside. thinking, what's that noise? And I'm seeing that it's the... Oh, it's hailing! Okay, that explains that. Okay, and now there's fireworks outside? Huh? What's going on? This is very strange. Hang on, I think I'm gonna take a look at this. Come on, give me that text box. What the hell? 1 second. I'll inspect this. This is very strange. And of course, the second I stand up and look, it's over. But I swear someone was putting fireworks outside. What the hell? In this weather? Is it bad that I feel guilty for wanting to date very attractive, developed, curvy women? Well, I mean, what's your definition of curvy? Because that seems to be different for a lot of people. Media influence that those bodies are unrealistic. I don't know what kind of media you're consuming, but I mean, you can't exactly expect a woman being super thin and have like F cups naturally. You know, like an anime, that's... I mean, it exists, but that's usually an issue rather than the healthy norm. I mean, that's literally fat tissue, right? If you burn through all your fat, usually you lose boobs as well, or boob mass, so to speak. But no, I mean, you shouldn't feel guilty for having a type, but I know, developed curvy women, I mean, that's not something that I rarely see, actually. Stalking your mom, your favorite marsh. Right, here I go with Pelipper, Big Zammy, and Monkey. Good luck, Saltman. You can beat her. No, not a stalker like on the street, but I do keep notes of people actions, and I would stalk them on social media, and I would get all information I get when okay, that kind of stalking. Well, I mean, honestly, Amit, I don't approve of that, but I know that a lot of people are doing this and they're not being honest about it. I'm not gonna lie, I like them with a lot of grab and developed. I mean, yeah, that's a good thing. Imagine you said, oh, I like puberty girls, that would be Kinox? What the hell? Stop missing Fire Blast, a-hole. It's 85% accurate, dude. Oh. You think Fire Blast is annoying to miss all the time? Try Focus Blast. It's being called Focus Miss for a good reason. It always misses when it shouldn't. Base, 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 base. Oh boy, the conversations that we're having again. Very out there. Stalking and Christian and feet. No, lolicon should be illegal. I mean, why do we have that in the first place? That irks me to no end. That even exists creeps me out. Legitimately, sometimes I just... Do you also have that? You're just doing your day, you're buying groceries, or you're cooking dinner, or you're cleaning something, or you, I don't know, doing your homework, and then suddenly you get a thought out of nowhere. I had that once. I was doing dishes and for some reason it was like, oh, lolicon exists as a genre. That's a thing that people make money off of. And we just went with, okay, we're gonna let that exist. And then I just, you know, that freeze feeling that you get over your whole body, and then you just shake and then it's gone. It's very strange, but yeah, I got that. It's just like, why is this a thing? I don't know why my brain just opens up these tabs, I guess, at the weirdest moments. Don't do it for evil reasons. I do it to make sure I know people well enough. Only getting these information, know their strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, but I mean, okay, you don't do it for evil stuff, okay, or reasons. But why do you want to know their strengths and weaknesses? That's usually something. I mean, do you want to kind of manipulate them? You got bullied by lolicons? What? What? Wait, they are in no position to bully someone else. I mean, if you watch that and enjoy that very questionable genre, then you're in no position to make fun of someone else. I mean, that is ridiculous. Technically it wasn't bullying, but they exposed me to lolis because I claimed lolicons are PD. I mean, that is that, yeah. Big cake ribbon? Cake as in butt? That is creepy though, I mean... I'm still flabbergasted that that exists. Like, shouldn't that be against the law? Or at the very least, shouldn't we as a community just not accept that existing? Cake as in real. Okay, I get you. Is it a cake or not? Let's find out. Stabs the butt with a knife. Oh wait, it's not cake. Oops. Guess that trend or fad or meme is over now. Dude, you should be bullying them. Yeah. It's like, wow, are you really bullying someone else? And you're having that position? Do you have any self-awareness? I mean, yeah, that's a rhetorical question. They don't. Gotta go. Alright, Salmon. Thank you so much for being part of the stream. And well, tomorrow I'm not gonna stream, but I hope I'm gonna see you on Sunday. And until then, have a good one and a buona fine di settimana. Good weekend, I think, in Italian, and buonanotte. I don't want to manipulate anyone. I mean, to be fair, I have to say that might sound a bit like I'm playing the devil's advocate, but manipulation in a void is not necessarily bad. I mean, some doctors or psychiatrists might manipulate, so to speak, you into a better mindset. But yeah, usually manipulation is for nefarious reasons. Do you have plans to find a good use for those people, like getting them to do my dirty bidding? Aha. But not manipulation. Are you ready for your Heisenberger arc? Is that what's happening? I consume good age, not degenerate. Okay, when you say consume good age, my brain immediately goes, wait, you're shooting up heroin? That's not good, but yeah, that's not what you're... I hope. You mean the anti with the H. I mean, I don't watch that, but whatever. You do you. Having these conversations again, aren't we? Yeah, the irony of a person like that, I think they got the right to talk, definitely. Buonanotte, amico mio. Juby Life City, yeah. Another night. Just Pokemon has just so many bangers. So much good music. Yeah, F heroin, that is horrible. Do not, never touch that. Don't even think about touching it because... Oh, do you guys know about that, that Reddit story that actually happened where someone wrote a post on a subreddit where they said they were trying age once, and they're not looking to do it again, and then it turns out they did ruin their entire life because of that. I think it's one of the most famous Reddit posts ever. But yeah, let me tell you, that drug can ruin your life so much, and it's immensely addictive. Eterna Forest, please. Let me see if it's maybe on this. We have Eterna City. Eterna Forest is here. There you go. And this fish is none of my interest. No, not shiny. Not interested. Okay, come on, purple fish. I'm kind of going crazy. Maybe I should really start doing... going through the IVs and try to adjust. This is kind of getting crazy, I'm not gonna lie. How many Friday fishing streams do we need? Just want a square shiny fish, come on. My limit is weed. I mean, people have, or humans have been using drugs since the dawn of time. It's a thing that I don't think you can just erase from human culture. It's just how we handle that is really bad. And of course there's some stuff out there I would never touch because it's just so destructive or addictive. And cannabis is among those where I really say it's like, I mean, I don't see why we are going about that as we are. Really making it the devil's lettuce, like really that? Well, there's drugs out there like alcohol, cigarettes, H that do so much more damage. Okay, let's see. Female, quirky. Quirky, and you are not shiny, unfortunately. You're level 20, and our starting frame is for... Well, let's try it, 4,000. 4,000 frames should be enough, then I don't need to scroll. Shiny frame is 4,176. Level 20. Oh, seems to be this one. Let's see, level 20, yes, female, and I mean, yeah, could be hidden power fighting. I don't see any others, so I assume this also was generated from method H1. So let's update and try again. This time with calibration. Le fish. Reason why I like to know people strengths and weaknesses is because I want to get to know people that are talented. And I try to play around what they like to make them like me, so I can make them do my work. That's why I like to stalk people, so I'm not evil, just... okay. I mean... But at least I hope you're giving them some sort of... You know, not just don't abuse them or use them for your own benefit. If it at least benefits multiple people or a whole community. Only greens for you. I mean, I am a coffee junkie in that case, and yes, coffee is a drug, even though when I say that, people look at me like I'm an alien, but it's true. It's a chemical formula that you inject into your body. Oh, of course, not with a syringe, you drink it, but it's a molecule that enters your body and has changes on your psyche. That's a drug. And I drink one coffee every day. When I drink too much, I just can't sleep anymore. And then I become a nervous wreck. Lived in Canada where it's legal, everyone functioned and was chill. The cops didn't give a s, we'd smoke in front of them. Yeah, I mean, that's how it should be. I don't see the point in... Okay, that's a Feebas, that's not good, because the Feebas... With that version of Pokéfinder I can't find Feebas. I'm gonna try again with the same calibration. Now I had a stupid... That's one of these arguments where you're like, wow, my discussion partner is a complete and utter imbecile. Where I needed to argue why coffee was a drug, and I thought, wait, isn't that common sense? Of course it is a drug. Caffeine is a drug, exactly. And we're like, no, it's not, it doesn't make you high. Well, not every drug makes you high. So I try to play around what they like, which means I'm trying to give them something they love, so they like me in return. So I'm not giving them nothing. That's why I got meth. I mean a restaurant, yeah. A restaurant, totally not meth. The fish looks cute, not gonna lie. Which one? The Carvania or the Feebas? I actually think Feebas is cute. I don't see it as ugly, I don't see that. Like a couple of torn fins, yeah, I mean... Crap's rough out there, I get it. Doesn't make the fish ugly. Fish. For some reason it's so fun saying fish. Okay, this time it's a level 24. But I want a... Gonna calibrate every single time I get a Carvania. Because I can't calibrate with the Feebas, unfortunately. At least not with this version of Pokéfinder. But then again, the newest version of Pokéfinder has other glitches, which... I mean, it has worked so far. Can't wait to play Ultra Moon. Oh, Feebas. Oh, by the way, I still got your shinies that you had on your wish list. I mean, I'm gonna hold on to them. But let me know whenever you're able to trade. I don't think you have a Switch, right? But yeah, Switch through home, that would be the easiest trade. If not, if you have a 3DS, you need to hack it and make it so that Pretender works, so that we can trade. But yeah, until then, I'll gladly keep them for as long as I need. Gonna buy a Switch in games, yeah. Just so you know, all the things I said about the creepy things I do are things I used to do. Nowadays I stopped. Because I know if I keep them up, I'm gonna be a bad person, so I no longer smell armpits. Okay, the armpit smelling saga has ended, apparently. It's good to know. Well, I mean, you shouldn't do it because it comes across as creepy. You should not do it because you see that it can upset people. I mean, the golden rule is really neat. Do you want to be treated good? In a good way, yes. Then do the same for others. Licking people I stop, but I'm still wearing pajamas. Are you like going to school with your pajamas on? Danke, mein Freund. Gern geschehen. Yeah, where are my German viewers at? Okay, shiny fish, please. If I do get the shiny fish... Okay, so a Carvania again, level 28. I don't know the nature yet. And yes, Master Ball, because it's just the quickest way. I mean, you're gonna reset anyway, so might as well use it that way. To be fair, Ahmed, I gotta give you that. Pajamas are just really comfy. Okay. Level 28 and you're mild. Yeah, look at that fish. She looks really mild, doesn't she? Oh my god, I was 3 frames off. Are you kidding me? Why are you doing this to me, game? Damn, German is dope. I want to learn. Gonna save money to travel after I get a place. I mean, yeah, fingers crossed that that will work out for you. I mean, as a polyglot, I always advocate for people to learn more languages. And I can tell you with confidence that if you learn more languages, you definitely feel yourself, in a way, becoming smarter. It's like brain training. Going to Europe and Japan, hopefully. I really want to go to Japan one day as well. I mean, I know someone, a friend of a friend, who is going, or who is in Japan right now. And I always love seeing, I know Facebook, old people website, I know, but there's a lot of people I want to keep in contact with. Well, older people, or like people who take excellent astrophotography pictures, and definitely those are worth it. But I also like his pictures because he has the money to travel the world. He has a really good salary. Which, hey, he worked hard for that. He went to university and got that master's degree and all that. And I'm glad that he got a good job. And I see his pictures from Japan and I'm like, take me with you. I want to go. Looks so wonderful, especially Kyoto. That is just beautiful, amazing. Wait, I know you. I caught you before. I hit that frame again, it seems like. Okay, interesting. You wear pajamas 24/7? Okay, but then don't you... I mean, I hope you're not wearing the same pajama for over a week. That's gonna reek. Even when I do that, and I don't sweat a lot, even if I would do that, it would reek after a week. And yeah, that rhymes, but that wasn't my intention. I want to go for like a month or less. More or less. Yeah, that's what people who've been to Japan told me. That the ideal thing, like, you should take off 1 month and then you could plan and visit almost every corner of Japan. And they have the Shinkansen, so a very quick magnet train. I think it goes over 500 kilometers per hour, something crazy like that. And then you can really, if you're really smart about it, you can sleep in hostels or in capsule hotels where 1 night doesn't cost you that much. I mean, I really want to go, but what I don't like is the needing to book a plane. Like, I hate flying. I really hate flying. I freaking hate it. And I know it's irrational, the anxiety that I have. But man, I'm not trusting Boeing or a lot of plane companies now. Still remember that 10-hour flight to the Maldives. That was the worst part. Oh, and then you try to sleep in the plane and you're just too nervous. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. 2 days ago I was in school. I ate cheese with chicken before going to school. I couldn't hold it. I had to fart. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, I also farted in class before as a kid. That's just a thing that happened. The class couldn't hold it. They all said, what the F? The smell, they literally blame a student for the fart. Oh, someone else who isn't me literally thought he farted and couldn't help but laugh. Aww. Oh, that's really bad for that dude. I mean, that is really... Ugh, I can imagine. Poor guy. He didn't even fart and everyone looks at him like he did the deed, you know. Okay, level 33 this time. So I did hit another frame. When I board the magnet train, yeah, that's on my bucket list as well. Going on a magnet train and then trying to essentially over a month visit all the interesting areas in Japan. Sanft, was that docile, I think? I swear I need to print that sheet out with the languages of the, or just need to memorize it. Like I memorized random crap about stars. Okay, Sanft is docile, alright. Docile, there you are, female, I keep getting girls here, level 33, this is the frame that I hit. So I'm very close, but I'm always missing the mark. Come on, I can already feel the shiny Feebas. Hey there, Decepticon AI, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? You're playing Emerald after work. That's a very good thing to do. I am playing Ruby for work, I guess, because I don't have any other job than this now, unfortunately, but oh well. That's a good choice. What are you doing in Emerald, trying to do the post-game? I'm kind of jealous of you guys being able to sleep on trains and in cars. I just can't. In general, I have problems falling asleep while in the... Okay, doing again. While sitting upright, I just can't fall asleep like that anymore. I used to be able to do that as a small kid. But now, if I try, and even when I'm really freaking tired, it just doesn't work. And with my husband, it's the opposite. He says that the sound of the car, you know, the tires going against the ground, that sound makes him tired. Weeb tourism. Oh yeah, I mean, that would probably be a problem if I buy a lot of stuff and then you're like, oh my god, how the hell do I fit that in the suitcase? I'm gonna be quiet and respectful, also gonna hang out with friends I've got over there. Oh nice, you got Japanese friends. Or maybe friends that live in Japan. I do know of... Oh no, that was not good. I do know of two, approximately, I mean, I don't know them that well, but I do know two Luxembourgers who live in Japan. I definitely want to go, but it costs a lot of money. Especially these onsen, I definitely want to try those. Problem, the student got bullied for my sin. Oh no, oh the poor guy. One of the students literally threw his back at that student and the teacher was like, why didn't you take a dump before class? Huh? And it's not like farts and dump, okay. I mean, they come out of the same hole, so to speak, but huh? What the hell? Poor kid though, I feel really bad for him. Want to get to know the culture, like I want to go to visit landmarks, places and attractions. Want to learn the language. Try the food. Interests me not because I'm a weed, I legit like it. Yes, I do understand what you mean. I am on the same boat after all. The culture is very interesting. And the food is amazing. I love Japanese cuisine. Oh, you got Japanese friends. Nice. One in Yokohama and the other in Osaka. Ah, okay. Also two places I want to visit. Think in the end I'm probably gonna think Tokyo as overrated, like it's always the case when I go visit a country and I go to the capital. It's always a guarantee that I find some other town that's not as well known that I like much better. Like Berlin is like that, Amsterdam kind of. I mean, Amsterdam is nice, but that's just a thing. Dutch cities tend to be nice. But I think other cities like Leiden are just much more beautiful, and it's not as chock full with tourists. And like Amsterdam, you just see, people go there to smoke as much cannabis as they can and go to, you know, prostitutes. And when you're a young adult going around Amsterdam, they all assume that you're only there for that, even though no, Amsterdam also has a lot of very interesting museums. The problem, my farts can't be heard. Oh, the silent but deadly type. They literally kill you. Before you know it, you're in front of God who's judging you. The problem, you have immunity to your farts. Okay, interesting. Oh, the topics that we talk about again. Okay, so I infected you with Pokeros already. Ruhig is quiet, so let's go for quiet. I saw you somewhere here. There you are. And another girl again. Level 28. Oh my god. 2 frames off. 2 frames off. 2. What the hell? I want to go everywhere. Oh yeah, in Japan I got a whole list of places I want to visit. Also the more rural areas. Not just the techno cities. Especially in Hokkaido. All these onsen and spas. With beautiful scenery. I wish to go to Japan to ask Hidetaka Miyazaki for his hands. I want to kiss his lips. Oh, you're in love with him. Gonna go to foreigner-friendly bars, though I want no trouble. Oh yeah, that's kind of a problem in Japan, and I've heard that from people who went abroad. They are pretty, or they can be really xenophobic, and if not say racist. You know, white people are usually not used to getting the short stick of that interaction. Usually we're used to being not being questioned, police not finding us suspicious and all that. And then you go into Japan and you literally have establishments where you cannot go inside if you're not Japanese. And that is just... I mean, I get it if they don't want foreigners causing trouble, but I feel like there's a better way of solving that. Hang on, I caught you before. Did I hit the same frame again? I did. I hit the same frame again. Alright, let me check. Let's put this at 0 and then this at update, and then let's try it like this. Only wish to go to Japan. Oh, Amit, you cracked me up. People, stop texting me when I'm streaming. Every single day, all day, nothing, silence. And then when I'm streaming, everyone wants to be, I don't know, tell me their life story, I guess. Saving for a place and to travel, got my passport, I just need money. Oh, nice. So you want to stay in the US for this? I mean, I wonder if you want to go back to Chile or not. Of course, I understand that Chile isn't in the best position right now, but neither is the US, honestly. Don't blame them for being racist. People like Johnny Somali give foreigners a bad name. Oh, Johnny Somali, was that guy who just punched random Japanese people on the street, or am I mixing them up with someone else? I just remember when I think of foreigners doing nonsense in Japan, I think of, what's his name again? That blonde guy who went into Logan Paul. But they not only did they disrespect the Japanese, they also disrespected when they went to Italy. That made me really angry. Like it's not allowed to swim in the water of Venice, and they just jumped in. And don't they know that water's super dirty? And of course, they also wanted to use a drone, and in Italy the laws are pretty strict with that. You are not allowed to film that without permission. And they got kicked. I think they're banned from entering Italy now, if I'm not mistaken. Like the Italians, you don't come there, you don't go there and then act like a fool. They're gonna remember and they don't want you back. It's like a big disrespect to Italian culture when they welcome you and then you basically destroy that trust. Yeah, I don't want trouble. I must stay in my line. I'm a foreign country. I thought, yeah, exactly. I mean, I still do that even in my own country. I don't want trouble. Are you gonna visit Chile? Johnny Somali would harass the locals and be disrespectful in public. I would never do that. Yeah, what do you gain from that anyway? I don't know who Johnny Somali is, but I mean, reading that alone is already tells me a lot. Miyazaki is a legend. When I read Miyazaki, the first thought I get is the anime movie director who made the, you know, Spirited Away and all of that. But yeah, Miyazaki is just a common surname in Japan. Or rather common. He's a legend. He literally made Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Dark Souls 1 and 3. He is my god. He made no mistake. I don't care what everyone says. Miyazaki is god. Well, you got your new religion now. It's not P. Diddyism anymore. It's Miyazakism, I guess. If not for Miyazaki, I would have had my depression alive. Miyazaki saved my life. I swear Souls games are so nice to play. Very relaxing games, not that I died more than 2,000 times. Hey, I mean, if it's not, you shouldn't feel ashamed for saying a piece of media saved your life. I definitely know how that is like. Oh, welcome back, Saltman. Oh, you beat Melee? Nice, congrats. One shot at mid-Cario. He deserved it. With a fire blast, I hope. He's a streamer, he goes to... Oh yeah, those real life streamers. I really hate that. It's almost always like they don't even stream on Twitch, they stream on Kick or something. And then they just harass everyone around them. It's really annoying. Acting like they're the main character in the universe. He's been banned and gotten his own... Well, I mean, he should... People... I mean, don't they realize that doing that over and over again, eventually you're gonna mess with the wrong guy? And with wrong guy, I mean someone who might go really ballistic and then beat the crap out of you, and who's stronger, or maybe... I don't know. Not saying that's justified in a sense, I'm just saying... Aren't these people worried that, you know, bad things are gonna happen? Are they just thinking, oh yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen to me, and they're just gonna take it? I don't know. Okay, Tarkov, that was bashful. There we go, and a girl again. Keep getting girls. Level 40, I hit this frame. It's kind of late. Okay, I... Come on! Shiny Feebas, goddammit. Based, at least Miyazaki did not grape, drug, or put a hit on anyone, unlike Diddy. Yep. I think that's a much better religion for you, Ahmed, honestly. Worship someone who makes good games, not who, you know, diddles kitties. That's not good. Don't recommend doing that. Put on the e-reader theme. Okay, hang on. Will do. Aren't there multiple e-reader themes though? Alright, e-reader theme. I thought there are multiple. I might be wrong though, you know, I never had an e-reader. Alright, here we go, e-reader banger. Because my viewers wish it. Like Kojima for Metal Gear. Yeah, it's a shame how the situation isn't that company more interested in making pachinko machines now rather than good games. To be fair, pachinko machines really make a lot of profit in Japan, but like in Japan only, I don't see that happening somewhere else. My PFP makes it obvious. Oh, I saw that you have a different one, but you know, they're all really small here. Ah, I see now. Alright, Feebas, so I can't really deduce which frame I landed on. Oh boy, I really do need a an e-reader myself. I definitely want to, you know, I want to do these custom events that I'm a Blissey made. After this theme is over, I'm gonna show you a wonderful theme of my childhood, also coming from the GBA. How does that sound? E-reader is so fun. I want one, but the PAL one, and just they all cost like a couple of hundreds of euros, and it's like, no, why? I'm broke. They're gonna release the remake for Metal Gear Solid 3. Nice. I have a couple of Metal Gear Solid tracks. And tracks, what am I saying? Games. For the GameCube as well. Then my husband has some on the PlayStation consoles. And I think on Steam, if I'm not mistaken. I even have the original Metal Gear, like on the NES. Want an American one to read my igglybuff.code? I'm not that knowledgeable, but would that work on a PAL console with an American e-reader? Alright, I'm gonna show you my... Behold, the best music from the GBA. Sorry for that, I just wanted to troll back once in a while, you know. Oh, hang on, gonna reset again. Think you miss it, but I'd love to visit Chile. Town's friends, old school. Gonna party. Oh yeah, Chile has their own DEFCON 1, you know, their outdoor hardstyle festival. Like, they even have that. When I go to raves in Europe, people from Chile really seem to like hardstyle. There's always people from Chile there. Yeah, what the F? Come on, you troll. I want to troll sometimes, you know? Just sometimes. I hope you didn't have the sound turned up too high. Too high. Ah yes, good old GBA crash sound. But there you go, isn't it music to your ears? Pokemon Purple Fish, I want you. Well, I want you, but in purple, okay? Not the normie one. Either that or the cartridge not reading and being stuck in the startup. Emerald, I'm trying to RNG Cyndaquil, but the NPCs are causing it to be off. Oh, that's a problem I also had. I mean, I did the Chikorita hunt. I mean, the same. And it took... I mean, all these NPCs moving, they can really mess up your frames. That's the problem I also have in the Safari Zone. In Emerald. But keep at it. And you should be good. I also eventually got my Chikorita. And good luck on these Cyndaquil, that's a neat shiny. Gonna visit San Felipe, where I grew up, and the other neighbor towns. Oh, you grew up in San Felipe. RNG Totodile instead, Totodile is better. Out of these three, I like Chikorita the most, and that's apparently an underdog opinion. For Alligator, kinda, I don't know, kinda weird. And no, I'm not talking about the butt on the back sprite. Next play WarioWare Inc. Dr. Krygor theme, alright. There we go. No shiny, but the music you requested is here. Chikorita is good, but I need to RNG egg for Leech Seed. Okay, that's fair. The Pokemon, the shinies that I RNG manipulated, they are not hatched, so I can't have these shinies, at least not yet, with egg moves, which that does limit some things. But I'm really hoping that I get the egg RNG down at least for Easter. Because during Easter I definitely want to do a egg hunt, like a whole month. Of, or pretty much like a long time egg RNG. There's so many shinies that I want that way, like Eevee and other starters. Porygon. Well, I can basically breed anything. Especially in Emerald, I got the complete Pokédex and all the Pokemon on Pokemon Box. Like a living dex on Pokemon Box. Okay, time to calibrate again. 33. And a female again. Keep hatching chicks. Catching. A chick magnet tonight for fish. This song screams GBA. I feel like there are more Meganium fans than Feraligatr fans right now. I've seen many Meganium fans. I mean, Feraligatrs, it's fine, I guess, but I'm not really... I don't know. No, I'm not sold. Oh wait, isn't that the docile frame? I hit multiple... Oh my god, do I hit the same frames over and over again? Is that what... Yeah. Why does that keep happening to me? Why is it happening all the time? Alright. I'm a cry legit. Oh, why? Because of the thinking back of how you grew up? Like how Venusaur had the boom in popularity and Blastoise is now the most forgotten Gen 1 starter. That's a shame, that's my favorite. You know, Squirtle was my very first Pokemon ever. And Blastoise was the first Pokemon that I had trained to level 100. And how with the rise of Nuzlocke, Swampert is much more liked than Sceptile and Blaziken. Or Blaziken, I don't know. I think it's Blaziken. Yeah, Swampert is definitely, I think that's also always the starter they pick when they do speed runs. For Alligator and Colo, you can trade over in a dive ball and catch it, and it looks so good. Yeah, I love that about Colosseum. You can have these starters in a ball other than the Pokeball. Because back then, if you had a starter in any other ball than a Pokeball, it probably was hacked. Oh, I get a mail for once. When I go my old house and the contents is empty, I'ma chill on the roof, smoke a joint in the second floor while looking at the sunset and the Andes. Oh, that's how you cry. Okay, I get it now. Okay, you are Ruik, and Ruik is quiet. Okay, we got a quiet guy this time instead of a girl. Alright, I don't care. Okay, level 27. I don't see a level 27 here. Male, quiet. Is it an H2, an H4? Huh? H4? I don't see any such... Okay, that is weird. Quiet. Male. Okay. Sometimes I'm really baffled getting results that I can't look up on Pokéfinder. I wonder why. I must say the Gator is underrated as F. If a whole ass era of memes exposing Typhlosion as the PDF file helped regain him in popularity but not him, I think this is evidence. I mean, there's a meme with Feraligatr with his back sprite looking like a butt. It's not a butt, so to speak, but it looks like he has a big behind, you know? Feraligatr is the true Gen 2 underdog. Going for a walk while on stream. Nice. Relaxed, quiet, and other speed-lowering natures are good for Trick Room. I guess, yeah? Well, in Gen 3 there's no such thing as a Trick Room, but if you transfer these Pokemon, definitely. Alright, this is the kind of text box I want to see. More. Yes, okay. Then let's hope for the purple fish. It's been 2 hours already, damn. Didn't feel like 2 hours, honestly. It never does feel like the amount of time I spent. I guess that's a good thing, since I'm having fun. And I hope you are having fun as well. Sorry about the yawn. Your legs hurt. Are you sure you want to walk a lot while your legs are hurting? Okay, time to calibrate again. 34 in male. It sounds like you're reading a like a dating profile. 34 male. You should play Crazy Bus theme. Oh, nice. Yeah, Crazy Bus is the main theme, I assume. Woo! Now, isn't that the best music you've ever heard in your entire life? Ah, yes. Destroying your ears. But this is just so genius. No one understands it, you know? That's actually what this is. Okay, so docile again. Male. Method H1. Blah, blah, blah. What is this? I don't see any of these frames. When they're male, I don't see them. That is very strange. Okay, let's try again. Funny Luxembourg lady intensifies. It's beautiful, the music, isn't it? And yes, this is an actual theme from a game. Well, a game, I don't know. Some artist made a very oddly specific bus simulator, I guess. And this is the actual theme song that plays at the start of the game. Like at the title screen. This. And we're gonna listen until the end. My ears. Well, a viewer requested this, so we're gonna listen to this music. I guess you can call it music. Technically it is. Come on, fish. Oh god, that theme is just... Who thought, yeah, we're gonna just keep this as the music and said, yeah, let's ship the game like this. I went from talking about boobs to, what did I do? Yep, that's... okay. I said we're gonna listen to the finish, but... my ears... oh my god, I can't take this anymore. Better than Drake, at least. Yeah, I mean, at least there's that. I don't think the bro, I request S and you don't play it, but you play this. I mean, the things you sometimes requested gave me copyright strikes. And some like videos, especially when it's like a meme where people talk and it's not really music, then that gets flagged, unfortunately. And there's no copyright on crazy bus title screen music. Because no one on planet Earth wants to copyright this or claim this, because, I mean, you've heard it, right? It's barely qualifies as music. You know that meme, yo, pass the aux, the AUX cable, you better not play bad stuff, and then playing that. Imagine blasting the crazy bus theme on big speakers. Crazy bus performs Taylor Swift. Oh, Swifties, we talked about crazy fans, or stans as they commonly refer to, in yesterday's stream. And Swifties are also something else, let me tell you. I was just talking to random women, and I just said, I'm not a fan of her music. I do think she's a good singer though, I should give her that, but I'm really not happy about her always using freaking planes everywhere. It's horrible for the environment. And then the Swifties, they just attacked me. Oh boy, they were not happy when I said that. I insulted their goddess and now they were after me. But I mean, that is essentially what it is. Does she really need a plane to go somewhere where you could drive by car or take a bus? Oh well, I mean, I guess I answered my own question. Doesn't want to take anything that common plebs use. Chat, I'm gonna say it. Crazy Bus is better than Generation 2 YF. Just imagine just listening to Crazy Bus music unironically. Swift and her fans are hypocrites and bad people in general. I mean, I don't know every single Taylor Swift fan on the planet, but I just don't understand when you're really crazily freaky for like a hardcore fan. Can't really say fan. I mean, that transcends being a fan. Okay, Loka is relaxed. Yes, relaxed. Male. Yes, I hope I'm gonna find you. 4,177. No, 4183. 27 male relaxed. Yep. So kind of off again, but at least I can calibrate this. The OST gives me nostalgia. Yes, these Pokemon 3-hour playlists are they really tend to pick the right songs. Not Gen 1, your favorite Martian though, like Orphan Tears, I guess. Just some girl or guy don't get the idolatry of artists. I mean, yeah, I never even understood people having crushes on their favorite musicians. Because I never had a crush on my favorite DJs. I never actually wanted to be in a relationship with them. I love their music and I think, hey, those people make sound waves that make my brain tickle in the right direction, you know? But I don't see them as gods. You can be completely moved by a piece of media and be enamored with an artist's work, okay? Or maybe you find like it's a personal hero of yours, but really just lashing out at any small criticism like that, I don't know. I respect their work. I do also respect Taylor Swift's work. It's just the Swifties, they can be really scary. Just like, I don't have anything against BTS, I don't think, or K-pop. I don't think it's a bad genre, I don't think it's badly made. I don't see that. Or hear that, I guess, because it's music. But I just never understood worshipping people like this. Lemon Demon fans are kind of weird, especially the ones that treat Neil Cicerega like a fictional character. I don't know enough about that to have an opinion on it. Okay, Kuhn. Kuhn was bold, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was, or is. It's a bold fish, and you're a girl. Let's see what frames I get. Level 21 seems to be this one. Keep missing my mark. What's up? What's up with that? You get negative calibration values and then I get positive calibration values. It's just fishing RNG. It's kind of annoying. It's somewhat unreliable. Not as annoying as Rock Smash RNG, but still. I'm not that accurate when it comes to fishing RNG. But still, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna try for the fish. And if it won't appear tonight, then next Friday, well, let me check on my calendar. If I can stream next Friday, yeah, looks like I can. And next Wednesday, there's gonna be a Wild Wednesday again. Back from the dead, welcome back, Amit. Probably gonna get a snack, munchies. Yeah, I get it. Enjoy your snacks. Neil is a genius. I respect him and how he kind of shaped the internet in a way. Which Neil? I don't think you're talking about Neil deGrasse Tyson, that scientist. Or is it that Lemon Demon? Because I literally don't... Oh, Neil Cicerega. I've heard that name so many times, I just forgot who it was. Maybe someone can explain that to me. When it comes to mainstream artists, I I just live under rocks sometimes, you know. I hear these things, but my brain just immediately deletes that information. Because my brain is like, that's not really important. It's some celebrity. I don't care. Give me space facts. Okay, a quiet male fish. Level 27. This one. And I get a negative calibration again. Okay, this is definitely weird. Sun is great today. Neat. It was snowing and hailing today. And then it was really sunny. And then it hailed again. And now it looks like it stopped. Very strange weather phenomenon. And it's -3 degrees. Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna have to scratch the ice of the car again. Ugh. Hey there, Arch. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Almost missed it. The stream? Well, to be fair, I started really early tonight. I started at 19 or 7 p.m. my time. Because I have to be somewhere tomorrow morning. But I didn't feel like cancelling the stream. You're doing good? That's wonderful. Hate that people kin him, simp for him, treat him like a god, like he was a fictional character. He's a guy with boundaries. Okay, I've not come across that then. Or maybe I have, but because of my face blindness, I just didn't recognize him as that person. Spent $25 on Roblox. Robux. Gonna get fly and catch Drifloon. Oh yeah, it's Friday, so you can catch Drifloon. Let me know how that goes. That'd be an interesting RNG manipulation target. Dream stands creep me out. Oh, that's what they're called? Or do you mean the stands of the streamer dream? Wasn't that the guy who cheated in a Minecraft speedrun? Like something happened that was realistically the odds were so low that it couldn't have happened. At least I think that's what happened. Or maybe there's another guy out there with the name going with the moniker Dream. But yeah, just in general stands, just fangirls, fanboys, people who are completely obsessed with with anyone. Yeah, the Minecraft speedrun guy, alright. Now what was it again? Some kind of skeleton, a skeleton riding some animal and it had diamond armor or something. And then I looked at the odds of that happening and the odds are astronomically low, as in a million universes, if you did that, it wouldn't happen. Like really astronomically low, like crazy low odds. Talking, I think it was like something 10 to the power of -70 or something, like something that's probably never gonna happen ever. I think, even if I remember correctly, a Numberphile did a video on that. Dream is a PDF, I don't know. I don't know if he is, but if he is indeed, I wouldn't be surprised. It seems to be, it's so disgusting. So many people, streamers, they know that they have minors in their audience and they just abuse that. It disgusts me to my core. And I swore to myself to, well, I mean, it's not hard being not a PDF. I don't get what the problem is. Then again, I'm not one. I don't see minors as in that kind of light. I see kids and teenagers as those are people still growing to become a full-fledged adult, and we need to protect them and not do that. It's like that guy, what was another Minecraft streamer, Lion Maker or something, a dude from Belgium who was in a relationship with one of his viewers and she was 15, which already, what the hell? Would say late 20s guy. Why is that? Why is he in a relationship with a 15-year-old? I mean, come on. Why are people into kids? That's a good question. Adult women are objectively hotter. I mean, I'm not into adult women either, but I don't know. It's a sickness. It's an illness. It's not normal to be into kids. That's also something we shouldn't tolerate. Or men, if you're into... Yeah, I mean, literally now when I see... And I said that so many times on stream before, but I'm gonna say it again. If I didn't have my husband now, and I would try to date again, if someone was like, oh hey, I'm 18, and I'm like, nah, go away kid. I mean, it's not a kid, but I don't know, that is a... I see them as so young now, it kind of... They're more like a kid to me, just like 50-somethings call me a kid, even though I'm not a kid, but they just call me kid because in their eyes, it's a thing that you're definitely gonna understand once you are older. But yeah, 18 would be way too young for me. I would not date under 25, I think, if I had to date again, which luckily that is not something I need to stress myself over. Skydoes MC turned out to be creep too. Don't know who that is, but that's... There's so many creeps. It's full. But then again, look how easy it is to get into contact with minors through YouTube. It's scary, isn't it? All you need to hope is that the streamer is not among those people, among those who have that mindset. Am I missing out on something? What? Who is Dream? Oh, that's like a Minecraft streamer. He's just called Dream. Called 12 to 16 kid. Yeah, I mean, I said that before to some teenagers here in my chat, and some of them didn't like it, but it's not like, it's not to dismiss you. It's just, you know, 16, 15-year-old, I'm double their age, and to you, that is just a kid. But it doesn't mean, oh, shut up, kid, your opinion is not worth discussing. That's not what I mean. I mean, my mom calls, she turns 71 this year, and she calls 50-something people kids now. That's just a thing that, you know, the definition of a kid kind of changes the older you get. How do you feel about people born in 2007 turning 18 this year? That's my niece, she's turning 18 this year. And it's kind of weird, not gonna lie, definitely. It's like, what? Wait, 2007 wasn't that long ago, but yeah, it kind of was. I mean, it's already weird for me that you guys are all born after the 80s. 80s, what the hell? Your birthday is after 2000. And that's just, you know, it used to be, if you were born in the 90s, those were the adults and all the kids were still born in the 2000s, but that's no longer the case for a long while now, and that is definitely need getting used to that. But I mean, time goes on. Docile male, level 34. This one. 4 frames. 4 freaking frames off. This is... What the hell, game? Come on. This is crazy. Like to think I'm not a kid because I'm called a kid makes me feel in a box and unwanted, but I know I am. Yeah, I mean, when I say kiddo or kid, I don't mean to be mean, right? That's not what I mean. It's just, you gotta understand, I'm double of most of you guys' age, and if you're that age, you're probably gonna see the next 15-year-old or 16-year-old as kids. Because my childhood kind of rough. Yeah, don't need to tell me, I know how that is. if you've gone through a traumatic childhood, then you're kind of forced to become adult quicker, definitely. But if it's with people like you, it's fine. Catching Drifloon. Good luck on the Drifloon. I was born in 2002. I'm 22, but I grew up like a millennial, Gen X basically. I mean, Gen X, that's the generation before mine. I'm a millennial. I was born in 1994. Yeah, 2002, I still remember. I was a kid then. I was in 2nd grade. And that's like 22, 23 soon years ago. But since I'm Undertale fan, Kiddo is gladly accepted. I see. I mean, I use kid in a friendly manner. I mean, I have had some viewers said, please don't address me as that, and I said, oh, I saw, okay, some people really don't like that. I do understand it from some viewpoint. I mean, it does feel annoyed sometimes when you are, even when you're a kid, sometimes you're really correct on some issues, and then people dismissing your argument just because you are a minor, that definitely gets under your skin. Absolutely. I've been through that as well. I get that. I'm treated like a kid by people my same age. Oh yeah, I've gone through that as well, and the stupid thing was, I was, not to toot my own horn, but I was among the most adult in the terms of like mental capacities among them, but because I liked things that were stereotypically meant for kids like Kirby and Pokemon, they treated me like I was younger, and that definitely got under my skin. Definitely very annoying. And just because you're really old doesn't mean that you're right, especially I see that with people like boomers or older who have really crappy opinions on stuff, and they think, oh, I am right because I'm old. No. That doesn't mean anything. Hey there, Exiled Revenger. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Trying for that shiny Feebas. Hopefully I'm gonna get it tonight. 2009ers rise up. Was born in 2009. I feel young as F. How was 2009 like for you, Yana? Just out of curiosity. I mean, nothing against that year for you, but the 2000s were not nice. I mean, 2009 wasn't a nice year for me. I was really freaking depressed and suicidal back then, to be blunt. I don't have fond memories of that era. And all of the very fond memories are with friends or family or with freaking games, like video games and all that. That's it. And I do kind of miss the 2000 aesthetic of Frutiger Aero and all that, but other than that, the 2000s were not nice to me. Like, right now, I'm much happier than I've ever been before. But then again, that was just my, you know, my life. It's funny though, like, people here being born after I've been together with my now husband and boyfriend. We formed a couple in 2010. And that's like kind of weird to think about, that my relationship to him is almost as old, if not older than some of my viewers, but I guess it's just the way it goes. I mean, I got Pokemon and Chow from Sonic that are older than some of you, but that's... I mean, I also know people who got music equipment that's twice my age. Grew up in 70s, 80s, 90s, zeros or 2000s, 10s things. A lot of old anime. Chileans are weebs, trust me. I have seen that, yeah. That seems to be a thing. True though, in the 2000s in Europe, it was still kind of 90s feeling in terms of culture and what we consumed and how we dressed. Never cared about the gen thing? Yeah, you don't need to. Hate when people make their whole identity something. I also don't like that. Be it a generation Be it anything, be it a musical genre, be it, oh, my whole personality is I consume cannabis, okay? My whole personality is this. Really, are you this shallow? Don't you want to have a deep, interesting personality? What country they're from, like to identify myself as not someone part of a group? Yeah. I get what you mean, I do agree. Also with the generations, it really depends on where. Because as I said before, like in the 2000s we were still kind of doing 90s stuff, and in America that wasn't the case, but like Europe was a bit different. Treated me like a kid ever since I introduced myself. I think it's my fault. How is it your fault? Also need to remember in the Omniverse, hehe, infinite Omniverse, there's no discrimination. Or the Omni Village, yeah, I guess. I mean, I hope so. I don't want to have discrimination in my viewer circle, you know. You're just chilling, that's good. Chile is like 5 years behind on American media and memes. Yeah, that's kind of like what Europe was back then. Like 10 to 5 years behind. Things that were really in, so to speak, in the US in the 90s and then out in the 2000s were still hot crap in Europe back then. Omni was like me in 2009. Yeah, oh, the sad music. Sad timing. But yeah, 2009, I mean, all of these years, I don't have many fond memories, but I mean, nowadays I'm feeling much better. I'm making new memories that are good, and this time, you know, I actually get respected. I am an adult now who gets to say stuff, and I'm 2 frames off again, god damn it. Don't slice your wrists. Jeez. Oh yeah, the emo thing, that just came and went. That was a thing. You know, in 2009 I was a teenager, and like so many skaters and emo and scene kids were around. And nowadays you don't really see that much anymore. You see goth girls, okay, or goths, but emos or scene kids, not so much. Seems to have died out, kind of. Also hate how much needed fake attention I get. What do you mean? I feel like I've heard this before in Pokémon Brick Bronze. There's a Brick Bronze. I feel like I've been carried by everyone. I feel like I'm useless, or I feel like my life has been scripted. I want to go where I live, out of where I live, and move to a country to have complete new life. Or you want to go outside of Italy, but Italy is so nice. To be fair, economically it's kind of in a turmoil, but to be honest, it's everywhere. You missed the 2010s. I mean, I mean, except for the relationship that I got, that I'm still in right now, the 2010s, I don't have that many good memories from that either. Really gotta give me more credit. I'm independent and progressing slowly. I've survived worse and fended for myself since 16. Yeah, do that. Give yourself credit for that, because that's not an easy task, you know? And don't be sad because you seem to be behind in terms of what you do, what you achieve in life, because the world that we were taught to live in doesn't exist anymore. Like back then, when my parents were young, or younger, they could just, with one salary, buy a house, buy a car, and go on vacation multiple times, no problem. On a normal worker's salary, and the mom wasn't even working. And nowadays, even 2 salaries just barely hold the whole thing together. So sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes the system that you're embedded in is working against you, and you just need to be aware of that, and don't fault yourself for things that are beyond your control. feel like there's hope for me. Well, I hope so. What if Omni adopted me? I'm gonna adopt one of my viewers. I'm gonna have a first kid then. Oh, that would be weird, like, hey mom, you're a grandma now again, but it's like a teenager, not a baby. Hey there, Total Drama Duncan 101. Definitely a reference to multiple things. Welcome to the stream, how you doing? Infinite Archieverse. No way Total Drama mentioned. Fish, please. Purple fish, please. No? Okay. Sure game, be that way. Have bad memories of the 2020s, not gonna lie. I mean, who doesn't, honestly? That was really crap. I'm really happy that I wasn't a teenager or a kid in the 2020s. Because, you know, school with COVID, oh god, that must have done a number on so many kids' health, mental health. I bet. And I really feel bad for them having to go through that. And when I speak to teachers, one worrying thing is they keep saying that the what the one frame off fire truck yourself game. What the hell? One frame? Are you kidding me, game? Really? Sorry about that. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm hearing from teachers worrying things that people, like students, are not capable to read past a certain grade, like in reading comprehension. And that is very scary. Yeah, they effed us over really hard, Canucks. And it's not the fun kind of, you know, effing. 2020 though, the first 2 months were great, I have to say. Well, at least February was really great to me, in March. Because I got married in 2020 and I had a wonderful honeymoon. But once I came back from the honeymoon, it all went downhill really bad. Aside from a few things, one of these few things are you guys. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Mother, I want to stream like you. Oh, I'm a mom now. Okay. I guess. Already, I kind of wanted to wait for at least me getting a career. I mean, this is kind of a career, but it's not really paying that many bills right now. But if you want to stream, I can help you, definitely. Depends on what you want to stream, though. I miss when my family members were alive, all the memories with them. Oh yeah, I know how that feels. I still miss my grandmother so much. I'm practically clinging to these memories. Like every single memory that I have with her, my brain just holds on to them really tightly. And it just sucks that I can't talk to her anymore. She was one of my best friends that I ever had. Thank you, Jana, Kinox, Arch, Amit, Classic, Emo Kid, Kaiser, Philip, Iveda, and whoever I'm forgetting. Yeah, there's a couple more, but Owen R maybe, although he doesn't really say much other than random things. Speaking of Owen R, I wonder where he is. I want to read Tuna Sandwich or something again. Mama, may I buy Pokemon Emerald and ROM hack it to make it better? I'd definitely be a nerdy mom. Oh, Saltman, you going? Did I miss that? No. These days I'm trying to be as good as possible. I've been doing community service and helping my family with their work. That already by itself is wonderful, honestly. Trying to be as good as for the world as possible. I realized something very late. If you realize that something in your teens, you're not late. Trust me, I talked to people who could be my grandparents and they didn't realize stuff like that, and that is really embarrassing if you think about it. Like, that is really weird, when you realize that you cognitively understood something as a child, and then there's people out there who live your lifetime like 3 times over and they still don't get it. That is really scary. How big is the frame window? Well, there's not really a frame window, so to speak. Trying to get frame... I'm trying to hit frame 4176 because it will yield me a shiny square Feebas. That's what I'm trying to get. And when I get a Vanya, I'll try to check which frame I actually landed on, and then I do calibration. So like this one, that's a relaxed male, level 35. I hit the same frame again, what the hell? I just wanna hit... I wanna hit the actual shiny frame. Yeah, is he leaving? Is Saltman leaving? I didn't get that. Oh, I didn't catch that. Sometimes I kind of mess up the chat, as in I... Oh, you're not going. Alright, alright. Could you buy me a legit Pokémon Ruby, please? It's about 40 euros. Hey, 40 euros is actually pretty good. To the conventions I went to in Germany and France, they asked a bit more than 40. Like usually 60 or 70. Realized that life is rough, but I chose to make my life better. I chose to make my life sad nowadays. I feel good about the world now. I forgave myself and let go of my past. Oh, that's not late, Amit. That's actually really early, honestly. I have to say that. Like I said before, there's so many old people who haven't understood that yet, and here you are, not even... Like, you aren't even 20 yet, and you've understood that. I miss my grandma, aunt, cat, and uncle. Aww. Yeah, there's also some pets that I miss so much. I still catch myself sometimes crying and grieving for them. And then I got bullied for that because it's just a goldfish. Oh yeah, and your dog is just a dog. Like, what is this? You love an animal. A dog is not more important than a goldfish. In this universe, there's no such thing as a life form being more important. That's just ideas that we humans have in our heads. And to me, that goldfish was really precious. And if that cat is precious to you, then yeah, that's it. Mama, we want to watch Pokemon the movie. I choose you at the sleepover. Sure, I watched that one in the cinema. It came out. The Pikachu talking scene, that was definitely weird, but it wasn't bad. The movie. There's ONR and Fat Boys. There's others as well. 7 Apples is coming to the streams a lot. Human Name used to be here a lot, but he got math stuff to do. And I'm in no way getting into the way of a genius kid. Or math prodigy, which, yeah, genius and math prodigy is pretty much the same thing. I used to think terrible things in 2024 about myself. I had low self-esteem for a very long time, even well into my 20s, so I'm very happy to read that you guys are stopping that train of thought earlier than I did. And that low self-esteem actually made me hold on or cling to a friendship that I shouldn't have. And I wasted essentially 10 years of, yeah, friendship that was just one-sided. It wasn't a dialogue, it was a monologue. I was always the one who listens, but my achievements were not as important. I got dismissed, I got minimized, and yeah, don't do that. Don't do the same mistake I did. found peace in helping people and found myself happy just trying to help as many people as possible. That's wonderful, Amit. It's actually not late. I really don't see where you get that late from. Maybe you underestimate how much of a anxious wreck 20-somethings are, and some adult, like later adults, as in 30-somethings. A lot of them fake being self-confident as well. Except me, I'm less important than anyone else. Oh, don't say that, Saltmon. Mina po italiano culiao? That's not Italian though, or is it? Then again, my Italian could still be a bit better. Don't know why, but I found the way Chinese people burn dead people and put their ash in a pot really badass. Want to speedrun? No, you don't want to speedrun that, trust me. Can see myself in a pot and someone may smoke my ash. Unless you're a cannabis plant, I don't think that's gonna work, and I don't think you are that. But the burning people and keeping the ashes, that's not just a Chinese thing. We do that in Europe as well, although I don't want to be cremated. I think that's the correct pronunciation. I mean, I wish I had the money. What I actually would wish I want to be put in a... Okay, this might sound crazy, but hear me out. That would be my wish if I ever die. I don't want to be buried under the ground. I don't want to be cremated either. What I would love to happen to my corpse once I left this plane of existence, I would love for me to be in a kind of a satellite or a spaceship, a vessel, and be stationed somewhere in an orbit, so in the hope that maybe future humans or aliens will discover it, as in they find that and then they find something about the human species. Kind of like a time capsule. I think that's what we should do with a lot of people. You know, the era that they lived in, put a lot of technology from their lifetime into that vessel, and then essentially have them as tombs for alien archaeologists, if that makes sense. Okay, another quiet one. I think I hit that frame again. I keep hitting the same frames, but not the Feebas, not the shiny. And I'm 2 frames off this time. Well, but how? Come on. What is happening? I want to watch Chainsaw Man movie in the cinema when it comes out. Oh, I still need to start watching Chainsaw Man. Apparently it's really good. Still haven't started doing that. 7 apples, Decepticon AI, Q Plays, and a few others. Yeah, there's more. Pokémon Ruby, Pokémon Ruby, Pokémon Ruby, Pokémon Ruby. Ruby is greater than Emerald, because Ruby has just got the vibe, save for Diamond. I don't agree with that, but oh well. I mean, if that's your opinion, you are allowed to have that, believe it or not. Still pretty sad about what happened in Ukraine and oh yeah, I'm heartbroken about that still. Especially if, yeah, it's just so unfair. And Hong Kong, Taiwan as well, yep. After all, I want to see the world in a better place for everyone with no hate. Oh, I wish for world peace as well. Play Pokemon Gold Route 34, alright. Not Crazy Bus theme. Do you not want Crazy Bus? The best music ever made? Okay, there's only extended versions of that. Okay, reset again. Nice. She said it. I said what? Song reminds me of my old R4 of Pokemon Diamond. Now I have a new, better, actual original Diamond. Yeah, that's better than the R4, definitely. I don't like playing Pokemon games on emulator. I don't know why, it just feels wrong. Want my body dumped into space, that would be awesome. I mean, I want it so that maybe far future scientists, humans or aliens might find something out about that era. Kind of like we, or us finding corpses in permafrost that are in a really good state, so you can learn so much from that era. Pretty scared of Russia. I hope Alex is alright. Yeah, same. I always worry about him. I'm always really happy when I see his name pop up here in the chat, because then I know, okay, he's good. At least he's still alive, which is a good thing. Okay, another Carnivania. Carnivania in German. Even just the woods would be nice. Let some birds munch on me or something. Yeah, returning to the circle of life is definitely... But yeah, I actually, I mean, that would cost so much money what I want, but who knows, maybe I can do that. And I'm not doing that to be like, oh, I'm eternal, like the Egyptian pharaoh or something like that. Nah, I'm gonna be dead then. I'm not gonna feel anything, I'm not gonna gain anything. I literally want this so that people, or aliens maybe, or something else, I don't know what will happen in the far future, so that they can learn from a person who grew up in the 1900s to the 2000s. I suspect that humans in a million years are definitely gonna be dramatically different. If humans still exist in a million years, who knows? And then the credits of my life will fly me to the moon in the background. Yeah, imagine if you die, you're gonna get no heaven, no hell. You just get like the statistics of everything you've ever done. How many times you slept in, how many times you were angry, how much food you've consumed, other spicy stuff, maybe. That would definitely be interesting, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Fun to talk about, of course. Like to be moved somewhere that isn't 2025, like I'm not liking these recent days. I have to say this year has been really good for me personally, but it's still young, the year, and I do know that in general the world isn't in a nice state. I want my body to be sent to the sun so that I can be part of the sun. And just launch into the sun. Valor Lakefront is such a good song. Peak. Chainsaw Man is getting a movie about the Bomb Devil arc. Like, I literally don't know anything about Chainsaw Man, so I don't know what the Bomb Devil arc is. Merry 2001 everyone, DL6 is happening on December 28th. Where would you move me, Anna, just for the lols? Like temporally or spatially? Or both? At the same time. Want my ashes spread over the garden of my childhood house, if it's still standing, of course. I'd say the release of Black and White in Europe. Oh, you want me to transport you to 2011? Imagine meeting yourself as a baby. How many itches I've effed as a statistic. I knew this would come. Better than 2024, so far I've got Pokemon Diamond and that's it. I mean, I prefer 2024 over 2011, but that's, again, that's just me. When people ask me what's a good year, I always look at it in the way, like, personally for me, not in general, like, in terms of world politics, sometimes it sucks. Oh, I'm one frame off again. What is this nonsense? I was just about to think, wait, level 35, male and locker, relax. Am I one frame off again? What is this nonsense? Not gonna lie, I want to be buried, and then I want a large tree to be planted on top of my grave, and then I want all the people who were my friends write their names on it. Yeah, but what if you outlive your friends and they can't do that? That's a dark thought though. Sometimes that crossed my mind, as in, who am I gonna outlive? And that's not a nice thought, but it's nonetheless a thought that my brain still thinks I should think about. I cussed? I said itches effed. I should watch Chainsaw Man, yeah, should definitely get to it. You don't remember 2000? Yeah, I mean, you were too small and too young. 2016 being fun in 2018. 2016 I started with university. That was a pretty good year, I would say, yeah. But some of these, like 2017 and 19, I was, well, not feeling that great, honestly. 2020 onwards, I've become a phone addict. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, you're doing things to try to lessen your phone usage, right? I see that I keep hitting the same frames, or the same couple of frames over and over and over again. And it's kind of driving me insane at this point. Yeah, now I'm here. So close to the Feebas, and yet I still miss. This is annoying. Give me shiny Feebas, goddammit. Yeah, the whole outliving, the earliest I remember is 2005. The earliest I remember apparently was 1995, and normally, under normal circumstances, I should not be able to remember that. But I do. That's like the earliest memory I have. 2017 was also good. I have a video saying hello 2017. Okay, and then a weird pop-off came. When I was a kid or something and I feel old. It's cute though. I remember as a teenager wanting to track the tone of my voice in a way. And I just said into a microphone, voice 2006, and then the next year said voice 2007, and then the next year said voice 2008, and then I would listen. Is that weird? I don't know. I thought that maybe, I mean, my voice did become deeper, of course, but I'm not a man. But I still wanted to track that for some reason. Oldest I remember is 2013. Remember small bits of 2011 or 2012 though. 2014 was when I first changed to a high school where I didn't get bullied, so that year does hold a special place in my heart. You have 3-year-old memories. The thing is, I said that, and I asked my dad if that was like it did happen, and his face became all white and was like, what the hell, you shouldn't be able to remember that. But his face went white because I accurately described what happened. I was just in the Italian mountains, and I was really young. Could barely walk straight. I was wearing a big thick winter coat that was very red. I looked like the Nana from Ice Climbers, kind of. And I just walked around in the snow was on a mountaintop in Udine in Italy, and teenagers were having a snowball fight, and I remember getting a snowball straight into my face. And I didn't even cry for some reason. I was about to cry, but then I was like, huh? Okay, that is weird. I never felt that before. And then I was preoccupied with seeing people run towards me, and I remember my dad and my grandpa being angry and kind of scolding them, but I didn't understand what they were saying because they were talking Italian. And not just normal standard Italian, like that weird Friul Italian that's even harder to understand. It's like a dialect. And I just remember some random teenage girl picking me up and trying to comfort me, but I didn't understand what they were saying, right? That's what I remember. And I was like 1 year old. Did not live anything before 2009. However, in an alternate timeline where I was older, I once thought of a scenario where I was 10 years older. Oh, I had these thoughts as well. Like, what if I were born in the 80s or born a bit later? Did you have Drip dressed as Nana in 1995? Hey there, Sherlock 1995. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? And we were talking about 1995, and then here you are. What a coincidence. Hope you're doing good. It's wild. I have my first memory story with snow too. Oh, nice. It was in 1999 when I was 4. I built a snowman with my older cousins. Ah, you still also have memories from the 90s, yeah. I remember playing with not a dollhouse, but it was a dollhouse that I got gifted. But as a kid, like, I was a girly girl. I liked my pink. I liked my my nail polish and all of that. But I really did not like dolls. Like, when I got baby dolls or like Barbies, I never wanted them. I always gave them to my gay cousin. Because I really didn't like humans. I preferred playing with animals, like plushies and animal characters, I guess. And I remember, like, I have a memory of 1999 of me putting little, like, even Pokémon figurines or something in a dollhouse. Oh, you were born in June of 95. So you're gonna turn 30 this year. I did that last year. In a couple of months it's gonna be 31 for me. No, come on. What are you doing to me, Feebas? This is not... This is really mean. Big. Yana furry confirmed. Actually, no, I never really liked anthropomorphic animals. I always preferred animals being in their normal form. I don't know, the anthropomorphism kind of to me is like humans imposing their humanness onto other animals, and that's what I never liked. But yeah, I mean, that might sound kind of crazy, but I just had a hatred for humans back then. Because they were always treating me bad, or most of them. And animals, just random cats and dogs and other wild animals, be it birds, they were always so nice to me. And they just immediately liked me, and that's why I always... Like, I watched, for example, I tried to watch Sailor Moon, but there were too many humans in there. I was like, shut up humans, I want to see the cat. And that probably makes me, you know, I'm working on a comic or manga, or whatever you want to call it, a visual novel. And I'm working on a science fiction universe, so to speak, for a long time now. And that's where there's lots of animals being civilized characters, and I guess that's my inner child wants to see that. I always had that design. Always with shows when too many humans, or just I was always interested in these side characters that were animals, those cute companions. And the humans, I was like, I don't care. First memory I have was being moved on a baby seat thing near my parents' bed, like 2010. Oh, that would be really early then. I do have another memory like that, being carried. I was sleeping in my mom's arms and they put me in the car. But I was, I think, 2 or 3 years old at that point. Also remember having a dream where I killed a guy and I got scared crapless of being a murderer my entire life until I realized it was a dream in 2019 or something. Oh wow, that is crazy. If you keep thinking, oh, that really happened? Wait, how could you live with that? That has to be really, really hard on your psyche, you know? Was born June 21st, 2022, no, 2002. I'm turning 23 this year. I'm getting old. You think 23 years old? You're not a huge misanthropist. Well, I mean, I am actually, funnily enough, I'm a humanist, and like philosophically. But honestly, I mean, I'm not happy with humans as a species. We kind of suck, don't we? We destroy so much. Apparently we're the smartest, but we don't act that way. It's, ugh. 5-year-old Yana being based. I mean, I'm not with that anymore. I think if I got reborn and treated well, I think I might actually go for the dolls, but it's just that humans. I was just disgusted by humans. Remember very clearly it was an arena, jumped on it and there was 0 blood. Okay, just destroyed him with no blood showing. I feel, yeah, yeah, I mean, it's kinda true though, right? I mean, keeping my faith in humanity, it's really freaking hard. It still is. It really is. But I do know that there are good, pure-hearted people in the world. At least there's that. And I got proof of that. I consider my grandma to be one of these. No, I miss her so much. That's a person I would bring back if I could. Remember watching stuff on the PS3 I don't remember at all. I feel old. My first video game was Pokémon Gold on the Game Boy Color. I always chose Totodile and got stuck at the Sudowoodo blocking a critique city. Eventually got old enough to figure it out. Ah, I see. I mean, my first video game was Kirby's Dream Land. At least, it wasn't mine. I lended it from someone, or I was really small. I really wanted to play the Game Boy, and Kirby's Dream Land 2 was the game that I picked out. And the first Pokemon game that I ever played was Pokemon Blue, when it came out in Europe. And I mean, I wasn't really good at it. I was a toddler when I played it. I was a small kid. Kids didn't really knew what they didn't know what they were doing most of the time. Okay, something Spanish that I don't think I completely... But if I read that, I don't know if I say something spicy. You've trolled me before. Also had an SNES. Oh yeah, I still have mine. Love it. Before an N64, even though when I was a toddler, the N64 was huge. Yeah, it's still weird when you think back and then... Oh, a different nature for once. But if you think back how small you were, that's how everything was so big and large. That is definitely interesting. Level 25, Naughty Fish, 4169. A couple of frames too early. Still being paranoid, however, I'm convinced I did not kill anyone. It's very, very unlikely I did. Just a paranoid weirdo. I mean, just destroying someone in an arena with no blood, yeah, that does sound like something a brain would come up with. Just gotta put me in charge of everything. Big. Whatever you say. Can you be put in charge of global politics? You think you do well? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're really based, who knows? Humans suck, I wanna F an alien legit. Sorry to burst your bubble, but an alien is probably will probably be so incompatible, chemically speaking. They're probably gonna breathe or just need or require atoms or molecules that are toxic to you. And an alien and a human are probably not capable of existing in the same room without one of them needing to have a suit on or something like that. So unfortunately I don't think that's gonna happen. With a we growing up until me and my bro got 2DSs in 2017. Do you prefer the 2DS or the clamshell design? You read it, you good? Mientras que Keanu se la garcha con su enorme poronga pálida, gorda y larga circumcidada. Okay, something with a large circumference. Did you just say he has a large member or something like that? Is that what you wanted to hear? Is that what you need for today's chuckle? Well, I hope I delivered. The first video game was the OG Mario Bros. For the NES. Oh, nice. That was also one of the first games that I had. And GTA San Andreas. Also on the NES, of course. Who doesn't know San Andreas on the NES? Or a hasty one. Hasty, you were there. Female still. Level 28. I am now almost 10 frames too late. This is really weird. Why are my dreams about murder and car crashes? That doesn't really mean anything, as in you're not a psycho just because you have these dreams. So I wouldn't worry that much. I think everyone had a dream where they tried to off someone at least once. That's just the caveman brain doing caveman things. Was a serial killer in my previous life and I died in a car crash? Well, I don't think so. No, I can't get dirty with Orbulon from WarioWare, no. Okay, that alien maybe seems to be compatible, but that's an interesting choice there. Am I overthinking it? Yeah, I think so. But hey, I know how that feels like, overthinking. I could get a Olympic medal in that if it was a competition. I've had violent, gory dreams, it's normal. Yeah, I mean, I really hate them, but you know, with dreams, you don't pick them out like DVDs beforehand, you get what you get. Although that would be really cool, being able to completely... I mean, if you're a lucid dreamer, you can do that. I am a lucid dreamer, but please do know that it does take a lot of brain resources, so to speak. Yeah, Orbulon really talks like that. Speaking Orbulonish. He looks like a bowling pin, no? He looks like a bowling pin with sunglasses on. Another docile one. Is this another frame that I hit a bajillion times? This game is trolling me. I say 33. Yeah, a couple of frames off again. Why does it keep happening? I just want a freaking Feebas. I don't know how good my pronunciation of the Spanish was, you can tell me. But I think I know what you were trying to convey. You can clip the funniest things then, can't you? ASMR alien girl waifu spoils and comforts you while she head pats you and you lay on her thighs. On her 7 thighs that she has. Okay, come on. No, nothing. Alright. Obolon was born January 1st, year 0. Okay. Was 2000 years old in the original WarioWare. Well, I don't know what species is. Maybe 2003 years old isn't really that old where he comes from. But I liked his like his micro games were focused on being thinking quick, and kind of micro IQ tests, I guess. Oh no, you're all I know. It's all good. Yeah, maybe 2003 years is like 23 years. I don't know. Yeah, probably in his 20s. I don't know about Orbulon, whatever. Is that his name? Is that his species name? I don't know. Why does he have a pig UFO? He always struck me as a young adult. Yeah. That's also a thing. Aliens, we don't know what their lifespan is, and maybe they think in terms like multiple times quicker or slower than we do, and maybe that would make communication impossible. 7 thighs means... Oh, are you referring to the comic 8 legs, 7 vaginas? That one? Imagine. Another looker one, again and again and again, the same freaking frames. Not the shiny frame, I'm going insane in the membrane or whatever, and I'm not 1 frame off, no, but okay. That's the frame. Come on, game, what the hell? Why is this taking me so long? Just a fish. We need in real life cat girl mates, legit. I don't know, I think that's kind of creepy. Just humans having cat ears, so they technically have human ears and cat ears. So they have 4 ears? Or is it implied that the human ears are gone and they just have the cat ears? Check out the reaction of people using like putting cat ears on, and then like the reaction of their cats. Cats think that's really creepy. They think that's very uncanny, and I kind of agree with cats here. They would be ruthlessly exploited, that would be cruel, that too. I mean, if you like cat girls, then maybe you should watch, okay, there's only one character like that, but in Delicious in Dungeon there's like a character who's kind of half human, half cat. Only cat ears. Headcanon, Orbulon landed on Diamond City when Wario was doing his Wario Land 4 adventures, 2001. After Wario came back, just decided to befriend him because he looked silly. Or maybe he gave him money and Wario likes that. But yeah, that's an interesting headcanon. I wonder where Diamond City is, like, where is it exactly? Is it close to the New York and analog of Mario Odyssey? Nicopara? I always wondered where exactly is Diamond City. And why is a 9-year-old kid hanging out with an 18-year-old? 9 volt and 18 volt. Okay, Kuhn, that's a bolt. I think I hit that frame. Yeah, I did. Why? Why does that keep happening? I just missed the frame over and over and over again. And now the calibration has reset to 0 again. Sometimes that happens. Come on, I just want the fish. What's so hard about that? Like, that fish is giving me... is like being really hard, and the Rayquaza I get without any troubles. Can I tell jokes? I'm bored. Go ahead. Diamond City is far away from the Mushroom Kingdom. Wario, after the events of Mario Land 2, wanted no affiliation with Mario anymore, so he decided to have his own life, which is a good thing in a way. It's like a car mechanic, no? Not a plumber. At least he seems to be a car guy. Dark Huming warning, yeah, oh boy, here we go. Of all the WarioWare characters. Yeah, some of them are funny, especially that isn't 9 Volt's mom a really good gamer? And she beat his record in that Wii U game. And then you kind of see 9 Volt's dramatic imagination, which, yeah, that's totally a thing when you're a kid. Or 9 years old, I guess. Okay. Sarkoft is bashful, and I think that frame I've already hit as well. What do we have? Level 40, yes. Yes, sir. Come on. Shiny Feebas, please. Shiny Square Feebas. Why does that take me, what now? Like over 3 hours, and the Rayquaza I get within half an hour? Weird. You like making headcanons for them? The neurodivergent urge to make headcanons. I think it's stated somewhere that Wario and Jimmy T are close friends since childhood. I think I read that somewhere, but I can't remember where. Was it in a instruction manual? Sometimes they have like little tidbits of information in characters. Why are Chinese yellow? Because they miss against the wind. Ah, okay. I don't know. Not really that good. Got a better one? Is my husband baking or cooking something? Smells really nice all of a sudden. It does taste really, or not taste, but well, smelling is kind of... Smelling is tasting the air, essentially. They're the same kind of nerves and cells that go. Should draw them when they were younger. Should Jimmy have his wig or not? Is it a wig? I assumed that was his real hair. Maybe not. Wait. That's the same frame, isn't it? Game. What the hell? No, this is actually very annoying. This is... What the hell is happening? And why are my parcels not arriving? Okay, yes. Oh, same frame again. Why? I'm going insane here. What is this? Why do I hit the same frame and it's not the shiny? Like, huh? Why do I suck so much at this? Nope, and I gotta reset again. Jeez, this Feebas hunt is definitely much harder and longer than it should be. Or maybe I shouldn't have said that. I already see some of you guys giggling because I said harder and longer. And I know where the mind is. It's in the gutter, isn't it? Yeah, I know. You can chuckle though, I permit that. Go ahead. What do you call 100 blacks on the moon? An eclipse? Not really funny. Yes, in the first game he changed it in the remix stages, and in gold there's a sprite where he doesn't have it. Put some wire music later. Yeah, I could do that. Song right now is Village Bridge from Black and White. What do Jews and shoes have in common? It's more common to find them in night. Oh! Okay, that one is actually not bad. Even though it's really oof, below the belt. But hey, I mean... I have 45 foot size. 45? That's huge. Jeez, mine are like 39, 40, it depends. Because I have a weird in-between size. I have the my foot, and we're talking about feet again. Here we go. My foot is actually has the length of a 40, but the width of a 39, and sometimes that is a problem when I'm looking for shoes. Okay, level oh my god, it's another one of these freaking docile. I can't. Please, game, what is this? I'm perplexed. I keep hitting the same wrong frames over and over and over and over and over again. Is that 4 now? What is 4? I'm Bigfoot. 45, I think my husband has that. And he's tall. But no, again, I think you're tall as well, aren't you? Feet again. I already said boobs are better. Yeah, we're back on the topic of feet again. Here we go. Man, the chat topics that we have here. Really out there. Have you tried Get Good? Yeah, I'm trying. I'm really trying, but I'm not gonna get good. It's just freaky, or not freaky, but funny and strange how actual harder RNGs I got that, and then freaking fish is giving me trouble. A purple fish. I don't get it either. Shiny, please, shiny, please, 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 shiny. Aww. No, it's a level 40 female. I know what freaking frame this is, so I can already tell. This is very annoying. Isn't this the bashful one? Kid replies with he ripped a guy off and he already ate all of the ice cream from the bag. That's evil. Don't eat ice cream. Okay, I guess that wasn't meant for me. Yes, that's the bashful one. Oh my god. This is... Why? Yeah, level 40, there you are, you're that frame. I'm sick of this. Also, headcanon, the Mario Land series took place before the Mario Bros series. Think about it, makes sense, especially Mario Land 2. Oh, I played them once as a kid and then never really touched those again. But I do remember, I think the first Mario Land is supposed to take place before Mario Bros, if I'm not mistaken. F YouTube, yeah. I hate the unshitification of the internet and everything. Now that's a thing I can never really convey how that felt. Early internet. Like the internet in the early 2010s. A lot of you never witnessed that, and it was so much better, let me tell you. At least in a lot of ways it was better. It wasn't full of AI slop. But it was kind of a Wild West. As in, sometimes there were like just no censors and you would come across a video that's really just like full-on gore. So I'm glad that's not the case anymore. There's a magazine that revises the lore of Mario Land 2. Man copulates with girl so hard. Rubber flies out window. Kid picks up and refuses to give it back to the man. The guy gives the kid $10. Kid tells his mom, "Mom, asshole." Kid replies with, "He ripped off." What? Huh? Nani? What? A guy and the kid already at the oh my god, you. No, I don't like where this is going. I really don't like where this is going now. Mario gets invited by Wario, and Mario sees Wario as a childhood buddy, but Wario sees Mario as a bully that ruined his childhood. No, that mild frame, I hit you before, I know it. Yep. 3 frames off. 3 frames. Okay, I think I'm gonna stream for 3 more minutes. Then I've streamed for 3 hours and 30 minutes since I started earlier. I really hope I'm gonna get the shiny Feebas now. I'm going insane with always hitting the same female Canivania frames. But how did Mario, or Mario, as that's Mario is like an American way of pronouncing his name. But like, why is he a bully? That's from Wario's perspective, and his perspective, let's say, is a bit, well, I'm sure there's random gore on TikTok or something. Well, yeah, and there's gore videos on Twitter or X as well. I don't go on that website anymore because, well, because of Elon Musk, but also because of the horrible stuff you see there. Without any warning, it's not good for your psyche. So hard to tell jokes on YouTube. Yeah. At least in the chat like that. Why don't black people eat chocolate? Because they bite their fingers. Really? No. Heard better black jokes. Make a joke about white people maybe. Or maybe they're too privileged. Okay, I'm not gonna calibrate, I'm just gonna hit the reset until I hopefully get the Feebas. I'm kind of going insane. Please, Feebas, now. Like, I shouldn't be waiting or hunting for fish for 3 hours. To be fair, that's like more content for you guys, but still. Looks like there's gonna be another Feebas Friday Fishing. Basically, Mario and Wario played stupid childhood games and Wario was always the underdog or something like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Here's one: black people are fast because the slow ones are in jail. Oh. Oh. Ouch. Why do black people get scared when they have diarrhea? Because they think they're melting? Nah, that's really not good. Like, there's so many shades of black people's skin. What do you call 5 blacks against a white wall? A barcode. I think if you scan it, it goes beep. Twitter's pretty brutal, I gotta say. Yeah, it's down. It was already kind of before. And now, since Elongated Musk has bought it, it's much, much worse. Alright, so no shiny fish tonight. That's very unfortunate. Not even a shiny accidental Carnivania. But I did have a lot of fun talking to you guys. We cracked some jokes. We talked about feet and other stuff. Oh yeah, the chat always goes that way. But yeah, I will head to bed now. I definitely have stuff to do tomorrow. So as always, thank you so much for being part of the stream. Please know that I will not be able to stream tomorrow, so no Safari Saturday. However, I do want to have a Safari Sunday, so until then, have a good one, goodbye, and good night.